Welcome
Hi.
to another episode of Recipes for Disaster. Appreciate you guys joining us.
It's so breezy in here that my hair might go right in front of my face.
What hair?
Hold on.
Yeah, Queasy.
Should we
My hair was
turn
in
off
my
the
eyes.
fan?
So just real quick to chat, do you guys hear the fan in the background or not? Please let us know. Please respond in chat. Someone will hopefully watch to see the response. Just real quick, want to thank everyone for showing up. It's been a hectic day for several of us. Sorry that we started late. There were some technical problems. Before we get jumping into anything, let's just go ahead and say thank you, Endearing Films and Chuck, for all of your wonderful help.
Thank you, Chuck.
Let's say Epic Worlds and Games. Hey,
Hey,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Thanks for supporting us and being a sponsor. And
being a badass.
Four Eyes Ales.
Or Eyes Ales, yeah.
Thank you for being a sponsor as well. Now I understand, Rafa, you know something about what they're going to be doing for us soon.
Yeah, they should be sending us more beers to taste test in the next X amount of time.
I am looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
so
last,
am
the
I.
last beer, the horchata beer, was really good. So I know he's sending us something different this time. I asked for enough for this stream and next and Fortune Favors. So I'm hoping to have enough for everybody. If not, we're gonna have to figure out how to split it and share.
Have you tried
Fortunes
all-
can go jump.
Have you tried all of their beers so far?
Well,
You know, he tries a bunch of different things all the time. So I mean, it's hard to say that he has a set amount of beers because he's always experimenting. And
Okay.
you know, he has had beers that weren't great, but he said that for sure he was going to send us stuff that he really liked here. So
Nice. Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
I mean, I love you, Oscar, and all your beers are great.
Looking forward to it.
Okay,
I've
so
never
I'm not
had
a beer drinker.
any.
Me neither.
I have.
Just saying.
It was fantastic.
Would love to have some.
Right?
Love to try it.
Yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers.
I'd love to try one of them apples. I mean, of
We'd
yours.
also like to have some suggestions for pizza pairings.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be
For
good.
what?
Pizza pairings to pair
Pizza
with
goes with beer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pepperoni.
What food doesn't go with beer?
You mean what drink?
No.
What?
Food?
Food.
What food doesn't go with beer?
I mean,
He's
unless
talking
you're
about
count-
beer.
Yeah,
to go
yeah,
with
he was
pizza.
talking-
You said what
Right,
food
so
doesn't
what
go with
food
beer?
doesn't go with beer?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said what food doesn't go with pizza.
Oh,
Long day.
Very.
Let's jump into
it's gonna be a fun stream.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
jump into announcements, shall we? Quasi, why don't you start us out? Any announcements?
Yes. So it's the beginning of summer, and that means that if you are a churchy type, that there's less volunteerism in any given church, including mine. And so, if you have like excess food in your pantry, it's probably a good idea to like kick some cans over to like your church redistribution system for the more needy, because summer's when people don't actually give as much as they do in like the other seasons.
Brought to us by the preacher in our group.
So I can play soccer with those cans then?
No.
Yes.
Sure you can, as long as you donate them to the church or food bank like later on.
Nice, okay.
Okay.
And
As
you have to do the
undamaged
can
as possible.
Yeah.
before every game of soccer with the cans.
Can you do the can?
Let's
As
jump
undamaged
to
as possible.
Ryan for the next announcement.
I am tired. I worked and it was a crazy day. Crazy. I got my hair blowing in my face. It's nice.
Yeah. Well, you are a
Your one
trucker.
hair.
Is that like a
Superman curl.
like a thing?
Not
like,
quite.
It has a glowing lure to attract fish.
Anglerfish.
Right,
Anglefish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, I'm an anglerfish too.
Yeah, he's trying to angle himself though.
Okay, Rafa.
I don't have much going on, but I do want to thank the person who sent the 100 bits right now, which was me.
Thanks, Rafa. Appreciate it. Woo! 100 bits.
Woo!
What do we do with the bits?
For Rafa, from Rafa.
It says on the stream.
Oh, okay.
So,
So, I
Ralph
mean,
can do whatever he wants with
Check.
his bits.
And it says.
It actually doesn't. Wait,
It doesn't anymore?
It doesn't, no.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
remember-
Well, we'll fix that later.
Yeah.
We'll
Maybe
fix
after
that.
break.
We'll fix that later after break. Christine, announcements.
Am I supposed to announce something new?
No.
Like what we did
You don't
today?
even have to announce
Anything you
anything.
did, you
you
can
can
say
plug your book
nothing,
again.
whatever you want. You can
I'm
plug your
good.
new book.
I don't have it with me.
That's soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Buy her
I'll
book.
bring it next time.
Buy her book. It's amazing.
You can plug your really nice handwriting.
by
You could also-
C-E-R Elwood.
You could also thank the person who sent the bits too.
Yeah,
Just
to
saying.
thank
Why
Rafa.
do we want to thank him though?
Trevor.
I'd like to thank Rafa for sending bits
Woo!
for Rafa.
Woo.
By Rafa, for Rafa,
To Rafa.
to
This is
Rafa.
getting
Of
a
Rafa.
little meta.
5 bodyguards.
Yeah, it's getting so
4
meta.
bodyguards.
Okay. Any other announcements, Trevor?
A bodyguard for bodyguards? No, that's it.
Okay. George.
I had fun with you two today. It was a blast.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
So I'll jump in then. We went to
Sorry.
Tulare. We were at the OhanaCon in Tulare. It
Close
was
enough.
really fun. Lots of people, met a lot of people, had great conversations with some other
Authors?
self-published authors there. It was pretty good. Christine, George, and I were all there all day long.
Are there a lot of Hawaiians there?
No, not that I saw.
And I saw one Native American.
Yeah, there was one Native American.
I was just curious because
'Cause it's-
The Ohana.
Ohana means family.
Yes, but OhanaCon is not native to Tulare. It's native to Central Valley, California, because Ziggy decided Ohana sounds like a cool name to use for the con.
oh, okay. Is Ziggy
I have no idea. I'll ask him next time I see him,
cultural
If you remember.
appropriation?
if I remember, which I'll probably forget. But if I see him, no, we had a great time at the convention. Picked up a couple of things for my boys, some Green Lantern rings and
Nice.
stuff like that. It was really good,
Were they,
And I may have a possible model for doing my chainmail stuff.
which is good.
Were the Green Lantern rings Ryan Reynolds approved?
I don't know. It didn't say on them if they're Ryan Reynolds approved, but they are kind of cool.
Now,
Way
were,
too big for their fingers, but kind of cool.
They're
now,
like
were they
pinky
Green
rings for
Lantern
us.
rings or some different color rings?
No, they were green
Okay.
lantern rings,
So, powered by Will.
powered by Will.
They're like pinky rings for me and John though.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I mean, I didn't even go on my pinky.
Right.
Yeah, they were small. Still probably too big for their tiny fingers.
And
so,
then it didn't even fit on my thumb.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
big for her thumb.
yeah, so like I said, they're really small rings, but you've got really small fingers. Fair enough. Okay, so I think all the announcements are done. I'm not sure if we're going to do a convention in July.
Maybe.
So it's a maybe. So happy early 4th of July, because our next stream will be after the 4th. So
Oh, that's a thing.
That's an
we're
announcement we
not-
could make.
We're not
Yeah.
going to be streaming on this Thursday because it is the 4th of July. So you don't have to see my face this Thursday. You're welcome.
All you
Thank
have
the
to do-
gods.
Oh,
or
yeah.
I'm
Ryan's or
sorry.
Trevor's.
All
Right,
you have to
sure.
see are some fireworks and some good times.
Now,
You don't have to see those.
I will be playing board games, but just not on stream. Just letting
Oh.
you know.
now, if you do happen to see Rafa's face in the fireworks, please let him know immediately.
Yes, please.
It'd
And
be
then
like
start
seeing-
worshiping.
It'd be like seeing Jesus' face on a pancake kind of thing.
I was thinking toast, but pancakes
And-
good.
Pancakes work too.
Since this is coming up 4th of July, I would like to thank all veterans out there, both current and upcoming veterans.
So service members and veterans.
And say
Well, he
happy
said-
birthday to our country.
Exactly.
And everyone have a safe and happy 4th of July. And I'll say that again at the end if I remember, which I'll probably
No
won't.
blowing off your fingers.
I do hope that everyone has a safe 4th of July.
If you are going to blow off your fingers, at least have fun with it.
Even then. don't fall.
Really,
I don't
Trevor?
think- I don't think we
Look,
can
man,
blow.
I encourage people to have fun and live their best life. If they don't want to have fingers, that's on them.
How are you going to have fun after you blow off your finger?
It depends on which finger it is, doesn't it?
You could be a really
He
good
does have a
act-
point there.
You could be a really good actor too.
You
Django
could be.
Reinhardt was one of the world's greatest guitarists, and he only had 2 fingers on his left hand because the others were fused together in a fire
Good point. Good
when
point.
he was young.
Okay, so I know that last stream I had mentioned that I was going to show an image of what Belial's logo looked like because I couldn't find it last stream. I searched and searched and searched all week long, found it, lost it, found it, lost it, found it again, and printed it.
And then left it at home.
No, I have it right here. So that is Belial's symbol.
Sweet.
Nice.
Just a little bit more back.
Kind of hard for me to see, but
That
that could
is
be because of the shades.
That would be a good shape. Yeah.
Could also be because you're blind.
Now, why does it look so faded?
It's very old.
It's a copy.
I
It's
thought you said you printed it.
it's
That
an
is the printed
enlarged
one.
print of a pencil drawing that I drew back in 1990.
That was uploaded into your computer, I'm assuming, and then printed off of that.
Yes. Yes. And the original image is like this big.
Yeah.
So
I can get out of that.
you know.
I saw it.
Go ahead and pass that around so you guys can look at it, so you guys will know that is something that your characters will have seen in the past in some way, shape, or form, no matter where your character came from. Yes, even before you went blind, you would have seen that image at least once.
You can make a T-shirt out of this.
Could make a T-shirt out of that. We might need to.
It'll be the new Four Eye Sales logo.
There you go. If they use it, dude,
You just need
anybody.
to update it to have
Stream,
glasses.
if you want that as a T-shirt, let us know.
Let us know. We
I
will.
mean,
We
I
will
we will
start
make
merchandising it.
We'll talk.
Definitely.
So they're piratey, but without a human skull.
We could even make a fake rock band to like make an excuse for the T-shirt.
There you go. Right? I mean, we already have a terrorist organization, but okay, sure, whatever.
Are you
Cobra doesn't
intending that to
exist?
be a human
They're named
skull
after
and
the
then just,
band.
like, expanded or?
No, it was not intended to be a human skull.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
John, let's just face it. They were named after the band.
Yeah, probably.
See, I also asked that too because I feel like maybe people in this world, without really knowing what a magical creature is, might be curious as to that.
They could have also
Yeah,
just
right.
made a
And I'm
cool
not going to say
design.
it at this point. Maybe we should make the band name Belial backwards. Lealeb. No?
No.
No,
Okay.
have that be Belial backwards. Just Belial backwards. Those words.
Lyle backwards.
Not Megadeth.
Who are you? We're not Megadeth. But who are you? I just said.
We're Belial backwards.
Okay.
all capitalized, all lowercase.
You know, you could say we're Belial Spawn.
Ooh,
yeah.
That'd be an interesting band name. Don't know if you want to be a terrorist, but whatever floats your boat.
You could do Spawn of Belial if you want SOB as your initials.
Again, it's for a rock band that you guys are fictitiously
So
creating.
either BS or SOB. Take your pick.
Okay, now, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off last stream.
Way to
So,
go fight.
as a reminder of what happened last stream,
We're good guys.
you guys
Yes, we are.
It's an important
essentially, roughly, in some way, shape, and form, met. And I could just leave it there, but let's really go over it. Rafa, your character had a meeting with your therapist, and she recommended that you go out and do things like, join a cult, a church, or go to the circus, or just go and enjoy yourself. And with your luck, there was a carnival in town, so you went to go see that. Quasi, Barnabas, and
Ryan.
Jonah
Oh.
rolled into town and set up their tent revival, and decided to go and try to get people notified of the saving that's going to be going on in Atlanta. George, your character came through, found his way to Yosemite, avoiding people, barely, got snuck up on, and told, "There's your bus, get on it," which you did, and it took you to Atlanta, and you're given a task.
After not completing another task.
Well, yes, there is that. Christine, your character had found her way to the carnival, trying to get more information on your background that you need to do. I'm being a little bit ambiguous on purpose because I figure, things will come out hopefully in the stream, and therefore it'll
At some
build up
point,
the...
don't even try to force it now.
I'm not. I'm just saying. Just saying. My book at you. Oh. Sorry, that is not a threat at all.
I
That
can
was
hit it
not
for you if you
intended
want.
as a threat. No violence on the stream. We do not condone violence of any way, shape, or form, except with Nerf guns.
After the
Speaking of not condoning violence, after everybody was at the carnival, it seemed that there was people who got in line for some sort of blind boxer fight.
Yeah. I
And
was
one
getting there.
person
Was
pushed
that the Boxer Rebellion?
So finally, Trevor's character was introduced. Johnny Walker, is that his name? Jack Walker. Jack Walker was introduced as a blind boxer and one of the attractions of the carnival. We, through much finagling, we ended the stream with
Everybody at the
big
same
fight
time.
would be
with a big fight about to happen. I believe
3 through the death matches.
From the
None
same
of the
person.
matches said they were to the death to start with.
But you do have to sign a waiver in just in case.
But you do have to sign a waiver just in
I
case you
si-
die
I
or get
signed
or
for
get
it because
or
I
get
was
hurt
upset.
badly. Jonah had put in enough money to fight 3 fights, and I forgot your character's name. I'm sorry.
Amaya.
Amaya put in enough money to do 1 fight. Did anyone else out of the player group drop money in for the fights?
I was just gonna watch.
There was a crowd of people. More money than that was put in. Just throwing that out there. There is going to be more than 2 people fighting you. 1 person fighting you 3 times.
In Jonah's eyes, does anybody look more intimidating than Jonah?
Make a perception roll.
6.
16.
So looking around the room, you're looking, try to see who all put money in, and you see a bunch of people trying to find seats and stuff, and you see a familiar face
Okay.
looking at you. He sort of smiles and winks, and his hand is around his wife's waist as he goes, "Right over here, darling. Don't worry, don't worry. It'll be all right. I think I see our old friend Jonah over there."
I'm just going
You
to
know.
grumble to myself.
Is there a
And
problem?
he starts making his way over to you.
Did he
Is there
steal
a
your
problem?
girl?
Now, the lady that he was sitting down was about 5'4", blonde hair, blue-eyed, gorgeous lady. Looks like she may have been a beauty pageant queen or is a beauty pageant queen.
How close are they to me right now?
For about like 25 feet.
25 feet. I'm just going to yell, "Hi, Thea!"
And he goes, "Oh, Sin, just ignore him."
I lean over. Is there a problem?
Jonah! As he makes his, starts parting the crowd. This 5'7" guy with flame red hair and green eyes is sort of like moving through the crowd towards you.
Oh, it's a ginger.
It's been a while.
I step in front of
How
him.
you doing, Jimmy?
Still driving that truck of yours?
Still driving Gator.
Yeah.
Still going to be kicking your ass.
That's what you said last time, but I could have swore that the last tomato run I got more loads than you.
I just realized, by the way, out of character, I was not doing my accent, so don't do better about that. So I apologize.
Please don't.
And yes, I am standing. How tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you?
Rafa, where's your good
6
Southern boy accent?
Just to double check, he's 5'7". Right?
He is 5'7".
So I'm
You're
I'm-
taller
I
than
am
he
5
is.
inches taller than you, so I'm just gonna like square up to him and just kind of look down and like,
I'm standing directly between them.
man.
Hey, you got the height. Who's this? Your new bodyguard?
A concerned friend.
Who are you?
There's a guy standing between you and him. How tall is your character again?
5'3".
5'3". So there's a shorter guy between you and the short guy.
Just like to think that you were still
I
tired
thought
because you
he
didn't
was-
see
I
him.
thought he was like to my right and just,
No, no,
just
no.
who's
He's
this
like
guy?
in front of you.
What?
Who's that? Your new bodyguard?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't
Yes,
know that he's
I'm
there.
his
So I'm just like,
bodyguard.
who are you?
Oh, this
Yes,
is
You're my-
I am his bodyguard.
this is gonna be fun. Hey, are you the guy that's doing the fight over there, blind man? Are you the guy doing the fight? Sunglasses.
Probably.
Okay. Is there a
I'm probably the only blind boxer in this area.
how much to do a free for all fight? Like you versus me versus my buddy here versus all takers.
Let's make it more interesting. How about just you and me?
I mean, I'm willing.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't
Been
turn
a
out
while.
last time
Been a
so
while.
well for you.
Yeah.
I didn't
Not
pay
the
for
time
this.
before that, you know.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is a show.
Oh, it'll be a show.
You need to do that.
It is not a brawl.
Ah, well, I tried. Okay, I'll put some money in. Walks over and
If you two want to fight each other, you're more than welcome to do so outside of the premises of this carnival.
Just try not to be sneaky like you usually are.
no, would I do that to you again?
Do it to me all the time. What you talking about again?
You're right. I might. This is gonna be a good night, I think.
Hopefully. It's been a while since I've seen you, so hopefully we can get a good match.
Well, that's because I've been, taking Sin to the lake.
Thea?
No, I'm in Sin. She's my Sin. You're Thea, whatever. But she'll always be my Sin.
Thea, you let him talk to you like that?
She sort of looks over and waves and smiles.
course, you got her. But what are you gonna do?
I think I'm going to enjoy myself. So who's going to be
By the way,
who's
whole time he's standing right in front of you.
That's why I was just like, who are you?
and neither of them moved.
Well, as I said, I squared up to him, so you kind of just got smushed.
Smushed between two people.
Then he would have felt.
It didn't seem to bother him. He seems calm and collected.
You're not happy to see him.
Well, we are both taller than you.
So at about
Him,
this
not by
point, I have misplaced some notes, I believe. 1 second.
Oof.
By the way, I'm Dustin.
What are you reading?
War and Peace.
Oh,
Is your hand covered? Like, is it a glove or is it?
No, you
John,
can
am I
see what
supposed
it.
to have
Oh.
character sheets? I don't.
You are.
You gotta,
No.
you gotta get that
Okay.
shaped.
No, you had them
I'm-
from
I'm
last time,
Jonah.
remember?
Different character.
Different stats?
Jonah
Different
Schmidt.
character.
Different stats, different
Oh.
character.
That's
Yeah.
not a
I,
fucking-
I mean, I
Give me the
know
dip.
what what it is.
Yeah.
I just still.
Yeah, I know. I'm
You know.
sorry I didn't get a chance to print yours.
It's okay.
My bad.
And then Schmidt.
Barely got a chance to print everyone else's.
It's okay. I
Schmidt
kind of
is
like this though,
SCI.
because
Yeah.
yeah,
It's, it's just sort of more
yeah.
freeform for you.
There you go.
Bill
Okay.
Simmons.
So Mike goes, okay, I think everyone's putting your money, right? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, I think we're going. Everyone, get ready. The first fight is... How are we picking who's the first fight?
Tell him to make.
I'll go first.
Tell him to make a line.
Okay, why don't you all get in line right here?
I'm just gonna barge my way up front.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you still in front of him?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay,
You're walking.
so
in front
you
of
start
him.
barging way up front and you see Jimmy standing there already. That's right, just right behind me. It's okay.
I'm just gonna kind of like nudge up to his like square right there. Right next to each other.
It's all right. Don't worry. I'll save some of him for you. So you're gonna be the second, third, and fourth fight, or are you gonna let him fight
Oh,
other
no,
people in
I'm gonna
between?
be fighting 3 times.
In a
if
row.
I fight you, it'd be good. If I fight him, it'd be
No.
it'd be just entertaining.
You're not
Okay.
fighting each other, you're fighting me.
Well, why not fight each other?
Why
As
not
I
fight all
said,
three?
You're fair to do so outside of the carnival.
But I paid $15 for this. I might be able to just fight once.
That's
Jonah,
generally how this
let
works
it go.
because there's the chance you die.
Right. So so you little boy, you're the one calling it. Yeah. Sorry, sir. Yeah. So the first fight will be what's your name? Jimmy. Jimmy the Deft. Jimmy the Deft and Jack Walker. Let's go ahead and get this started. And the crowd is, murmuring and talking amongst each other. You see some people trading money back and forth and, talking to each other, whispering, and other people writing notes down.
I'm gonna go try to talk
Initiative
to
is 29.
Okay, you go first.
Woo! I need to look up new mechanics.
Oh
That
god, this is
actor.
taking. This is gonna take forever, isn't it?
Shouldn't.
you.
I'm gonna be going. I'm gonna start off. How cocky does this guy seem?
Make a perception roll for me.
10.
He seems pretty sure of himself.
Yeah.
Borderline cocky, but definitely sure of himself.
How big is he? You said based on sounds?
5'7", ish, from what you can tell, based on
What
your
does
hearing.
Jimmy look like?
So Jimmy again is 5'7", flame red hair, green eyes,
Okay.
Where's
lean
the
and wiry
tactics?
build, wearing jeans and a t-shirt. Looks like a good old boy. He does have a foam hat tucked into the back pocket.
Is it orange?
It is. And as he goes down to the ring, he pulls the blood orange foam hat out of his back pocket, like trucker style hat, and puts it on. And goes,
Take that shit off.
"Yeah,
Sorry, preacher man.
we're gonna win this one." A
Have you ever been in a fight before?
few times,
Yeah.
yeah, at least twice, maybe 3 times.
Can I
You're
see
aware
directly
that there's
between me?
a likelihood that you might get injured
Yeah, that's what the waiver said. Something about injury, death, decapitation.
Last one's just there as a joke.
Ah, okay, good.
So I'm sitting next to Peter, but I'm going to say, so why do you let him? Why do you let him wear that? I mean, you're from Slocum too. I mean, home of the Red Sox. You don't fucking wear that shit. It's insulting.
Darling, he is a red top.
So am I.
Through and through.
So from
Hey, no winning.
where the little confrontation was,
Yep.
do I have a direct beeline to Jimmy?
Jimmy is down in the ring. So no, there's
no?
a bunch of people between you
Okay.
and them.
Is it kind of like a stadium then?
Yeah, so it's well, less like a stadium, more like a carnival tent,
Okay.
where there's
Circus tent, I guess.
circus tent, where they've got
The
some
arena
sort of
seating.
risers, but it's more bleacher style seating. There's a ring, not a boxing ring. It's more of a dirt ring with ropes, and it's a round area that they're fighting in.
Gotcha. Cool.
Just sort of roped off.
A roped off boxing ring.
A roped off fighting ring. Because boxing is probably not what's going to be happening.
Probably not. It's probably going to be a lot of flailing limbs and
Before we get started, I do want to know, do you have any weapons that you're intending to use?
You're up there. I'm in the
Do
back.
my fist and my hat
Oh, no,
count?
I'm talking to you.
Fists are preferred.
Okay. Then
Well,
for you,
you're
it'll be
way up there.
fists. Now, if my dear friend Jonah up there weren't such a cow, were able to join us, I'd be more than happy to do whatever weapon he wants.
I was more than willing.
That being
Just
said,
saying.
I just need to know what I'm up against.
Climbs up the back of the bleachers.
At least a little bit.
That's fine.
I'm going to take...
You're up against a whooping.
Hey,
That's
blind
That's
boy.
what you're up
I'm
against.
going to take a aggressive stance then.
Okay.
Blind boy.
No,
Kick his lily white ass.
I intend to punch him in it instead.
Whatever works for you.
Who punches people in the butt?
Blind people.
And there goes our blind viewers.
Wait a minute.
I'm assuming... John, I'm assuming I can feel where he is in the ring.
With your hearing,
When he
you can
enters?
hear where he is in the ring. Correct.
I also have hyper touch.
You'd
For
have to
feeling the
roll.
ground.
You can roll to see if you can feel the tremors or lack thereof where he's walking.
Okay. I will do that. That is an 8. For whichever perceptive means.
Okay, what's your rank of your
5 for
hypertouch?
both.
Okay. So you can tell where he is from the sound more than the feel.
Okay.
It's good hard packed dirt, but he seems to be pretty light on his feet.
Okay. I'm going to rush up and hit him in the face twice.
Okay, what is your martial artist or your agility, whichever is higher?
7.
Okay, you need a 10 or better.
I rolled a 10 for the first attack.
Perfect. And your extra attack. Let's just go ahead and get it out of the way with.
12.
Okay. Is your martial arts the rank that you're hitting with, or your agility?
They're both 7.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So you come rushing up and you punch at him twice. The first one, you feel his hand sort of like come up and move your hand to the side. The second one glances off his chin, but you don't feel a solid connection either time. You hit, but not really well. And
I
he goes,
didn't hit the button. I went for it though.
yeah, he goes, interesting. As he comes up and he brings his elbow up towards your face. Not that you know it's his elbow, but everyone else sees him bring his elbow up towards your face. And he connects. Total physical.
7.
Now, do you have a reflex reaction?
I do.
What is your reflex reaction?
I parry hand-to-hand attacks.
Okay, so you get to roll a parry. 10 or better.
Double 8s. Plus 17. So
Okay.
33.
So you well more than successfully. So he brings his elbow up and you're just able to just step in and prep for your next attack, which you get to do now with bonus. So you need an 8 or better.
18 for the first.
Okay, and what's your other one?
Double 8s. And then 10, so 26.
3 columns.
The good news is, He's not likely to die.
So how did you do this?
So he went to bring up an elbow.
So he brought up his elbow. You were able to bring your hand up to slide in closer and do your flurry of blows, if you will.
His flurry of blows.
If
Probably, if he was bringing over an elbow, probably would have ducked under it and
Okay.
then upper into a haymaker.
you will. Okay. And both hits connect well. You're not trying to kill him, I'm assuming.
Correct.
And he crumples and falls. And the crowd starts cheering. Except a couple people go, oh, and hand other people money.
Interesting.
I just realized I forgot to take my glasses off. That's embarrassing.
And at that, Mike goes, okay, now we need to clear the... Hey, Jack, who's in charge of getting the guy out of there?
You are.
Oh, man.
I hop into the ring and just carry him out.
Hey, no, sir, you can't grab another contestant.
I'm coming in next. Why not? He's my buddy anyways, kind of. I hate the guy, but yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to fight you. That's not my job.
So I bring
So,
him over.
John-
Just get up over here.
Is anybody actually running books in the crowd?
Yeah,
There
you
is
do
a
see
keg
quite a
that
few people.
has...
So somebody's officially doing the numbers?
Yeah, you see like 2 or 3 different people running book, if you will.
Interesting.
Wow! And you are now off camera.
What the hell was that?
There's a ghost in the room, and it does not want you guys on camera,
I think
Rafa.
it might
Really?
be- I think it might be the fan itself.
No, it's these.
It's the A-clamp.
There
It's the
is no
A-clamp.
Rafa, only Zool.
Here, I'll get it.
Obviously, Zool doesn't want you on screen.
There we go.
Damn,
That was
John, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Hi, guys. Welcome back. Yes, my stomach was talking to you. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
Gotta love these difficulties of the technical kind. Okay, so you clear them off.
Yeah, but
stand
I'm
by.
gonna take him over to the edge and just kind of like toss him over.
Uh,
You deserve that.
and you see Thea come walking down. Oh, are you all right, Jimmy? Oh, Jimmy.
Thea, he'll be okay. Come watch me.
You really should have treated him nice.
Treated him fine. He wanted to go ahead and go first. If
Come
it worked
on,
for
Jimmy.
Me, I would have
Come
knocked this
on.
guy out already.
She reaches in her purse and pulls out some smelling salts and cracks them open underneath his nose.
Obviously,
Ah! It's all right,
obviously
come
this
on,
happened
come on.
before.
And she, he puts his arm around her shoulder and she like
Nice.
half lifts him as they.
Nice
go
short
back
fight,
up.
dumbass. Sorry, preacher.
So, John, I'm paying attention to who's losing badly.
Okay, so far there's
Been
3
only
losers
one
so
fight.
far.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you're
who's
just gonna
losing
keep an eye
badly?
out. Yeah.
Because
Three
they
losers.
obviously,
There's 3 different
have
people
a
running
gambling
books.
problem.
All right.
And,
Okay.
you know, I'll make a point to talk to them as a, hey, you need to set your life right.
Okay, so you're going to keep an open eye on for that. Okay,
Okay.
just roll a perception roll real quick for me,
Okay.
so you can keep just so I can use it as a base score.
11.
Okay, your character's intellect is
You mean intelligence?
6,
6.
and do you have the astute advantage? I just need to know so I know the baseline.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Give me
perfect.
dust and listen.
Okay, so new initiative round. Mike gets back and says, "Okay, everyone, new fight is between. Hey, what's your name?
Jonah Schmidt.
Jonah Schmidt and Jack Walker. Everyone, yay! And fight.
26.
Initiatives. What?
26.
Okay, 1d10 added to your base, please.
Actually, John,
What's your
It's a
base
6.
initiative?
I'm in.
So it's gonna be 17,
17.
23.
You're gonna do something this round.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's
And
Okay, then I'm gonna actually keep better track of this.
25.
So we have. What's your initiative that you rolled?
Do you have unsure or anything like that?
And I am watching you. I am watching the audience to make sure nobody interferes.
Should be 25, yeah.
Let me see it.
Ambidexterity doesn't give
No.
a
Let me
bonus,
see it.
right?
I can do it real quick.
What are you wearing?
17 plus 6 is.
I'm wearing a suit.
He's a preacher man.
Preacher man.
And I'm sidling up to next in line. I've kind of been hanging around
627.
out of sight.
Keep in mind, I'm fighting 3 fights. So it might be a while.
27 is your base. Martial arts gives 2 as well.
I'm still in the ring and about to fight, right?
Yeah.
So before initiative, before fighting starts, I'm just gonna say, this one's to you, preacher man. I love you.
Praise the Lord.
What's your initiative?
29?
And Trevor.
It had a 25.
Okay.
Or 26, sorry.
It's fine.
Not a difference, but
Okay, so we're gonna start off with what are you gonna do? You get to
While
start it.
he's in-
Yep. So those guys are in the ring.
I'm going to ready my wings. I haven't quite figured
Okay.
out how that works, but I have flight available.
Yep.
And I know I want to use it at some point.
Okay. Yep. So you're slowly, so that you're
Kinda.
not making a big
Yeah.
commotion, slowly bringing your wings out. You're in the shadows, so no one can see you.
Can I see her hair yet?
You can roll a perception roll and pray. You have stealth, is that correct?
I do.
What is your thief stealth rank?
Thieving is rank 4.
Okay, thank you.
I rolled a 7, so.
Yeah, no, you don't see her. She's super sneaky. Sneak. Okay, so Trevor,
yep.
what do you do?
For the intents and purposes of this fight, am I at the top of the initiative?
No. Unfortunately.
Cool.
Between the fight of him and me, he's at the top of the initiative, though.
No. Unfortunately, no. As far as you know, yes, but no.
Okay.
Just don't worry about it. I will say you are at the bottom of the initiative for the intents of your guys' fight.
Cool.
Well,
Cool.
ladies
Well,
first.
I'll start the fight off like I always do. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Are you sure you don't want to die? Not that I'm trying to kill you, but you might.
Are you using any weapons?
Nah. I'm good.
Alright. Rush forward. We're going to start with a good old 1-2. That's a 8 for the first one, and second one's a 5. Oh boy!
Okay, what is your agility? Or martial arts, whichever's higher.
Agility is 5.
So 5 it is.
I have martial arts.
So your martial
should
arts is
have martial
7, right?
arts.
No,
Would
I
it be
don't
under
think he does.
advantages or no?
It'd be
No.
skill.
Skills.
Skills?
I don't think he has martial arts. I think he was just a brawler. So you need an 8 or better. What was the first thing you rolled?
I think it was
Second one was
8.
a 5. Okay. We'll go with an 8.
I got really excited though because
Total
I got a
physical.
5.
Total physical is
This should be under T-Phys. If not, let me see.
5.
Then that might be wrong. Let me see your sheet real quick. Because I know you've got special abilities.
That's the one you adjusted. Mine
I
did
know.
not have the total physical on it. The one you
I
put down
know.
first. Didn't have it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it is a 5, but okay, that's what I needed to know. Thank you. You're welcome. Appreciate it. Okay, so what is your first punch or attack?
Be a standard 1-2.
Okay.
Jab, cross.
Left
Okay.
jab.
So left jab, you hit, and it's a weird sensation.
By the way,
It's almost like punching a sandbag, a rigid
always-
sandbag.
So you punch her in the gut.
5-7.
Jimmy's head.
Yeah, so it's like you're punching a rigid sandbag. You're aiming up because he's taller than you. You're going for the 1-2 towards his head. Boom, and you hit his neck area, and you feel it give a little bit, but then all momentum stops. And then your other attack, because you're so confused about that, it just goes wide. You're like, poof.
I'm just gonna chuckle.
Hey, Christine.
Quasi, are you holding your initiative?
No, I'm not.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm drumming up excitement in the crowd.
Okay.
I'm using alter emotions.
All right. So you're just trying to make the crowd excited. What is your rank of alter emotions?
9.
What do I need to avoid that?
Unfortunately, you can't willingly avoid something you don't know that is happening. What is your charm?
My charm is 6.
Okay, roll 2d10, add them together for me. Higher the better, obviously.
15.
What's your soul over there?
Oh, shit. My soul is 6.
Is this too exciting for you?
Yeah, no, you are completely excited. Let me tell you, you're not going to get any more excited. I mean, you are like, if this was damage, you would be unconscious, but it's not.
That might be a bad thing.
Oh, I didn't say it was a good thing. I'm letting you know, you are excited.
It's okay. I'm angry.
You are also very excited.
No.
In fact, what is your character's charm?
Where is he?
And you're just
The bottom
targeting the
line there.
crowd, right, Quasi?
Yo, Peach Man.
Just the crowd, not the fighters in the ring.
No,
just the crowd.
It's just
Okay.
like,
You're not going to try to empower Jonah? Come on, man.
And your soul?
well,
He wouldn't
You're
want
the
to
Pooch
cheat
Man,
in a fight.
yeah.
Same. You suddenly feel a spike of excitement. The whole crowd starts cheering louder, and some people are cheering for Jack, and some people are cheering for Jonah.
Some people are betting more.
And more people are spending money and talking and cheering, and you hear like glasses clink and beer starts flowing, and you see more people come rushing in trying to get in to see this fight. It is getting a little out of hand.
Are they getting
It's a little
into the
crazy.
rink?
You've never heard anything so loud in your life
Are they coming into
as
the,
a crowd of almost 1,000 people yelling and stomping their feet at the top of their lungs.
They're stomping their feet at the
Oh,
top
this
of
is-
their
They're
lungs.
yelling
bit-
at the top of their
This
lungs
is
and
more
stomping their
powerful
feet.
than I thought it was going to
15, man? Just imagine if it was 20 people would start
Well, it's a
dying.
good thing that I got a 5 then. There is so much excitement right now.
By the way,
So you're finding it hard to find your target other than your hand is still connected to him,
but it feels like sand.
but you can't hear anything.
It's okay. It's blind
you
rage
can't
time.
See or feel through the ground anything other than the constant thrumming of feet stomping.
And I'm enraged.
And so before we go into Jonah's turn, let's just go around the room real quick. How does your character react to the spike of excitement?
Well, it's crazy. There's the other fight was all right, you know, but this one we've seen one punch. We've seen just a single punch, and this is the best fight I've ever seen. I can't believe this.
George, how does Dustin, is it,
Yeah.
react to this upsurge of excitement?
His hackles are getting raised.
Do you make any noises?
Not yet.
Okay. How do you
She-
react?
She jumps and she starts flying around the room. She just can't do anything except be really
So
happy.
everyone in the crowd going crazy. You hear, "Look, angels!" You see a woman flying above the crowd. It's really hard to see her because the lights are all focused down on the
There's
fight,
this-
and you
I'm
see a
surprised we got
person
lights.
with wings flying above the crowd, and the crowd gets even crazier.
You know what? At this point, I'm going to say, it's a miracle!
And the crowd loses it. They just go completely crazy. What do you do?
So even though I'm not affected, I feel like I probably would be because my charm is at 0.
Yeah, I mean, you're thinking that they're all yelling for you. This is the first time in your life people cheered for you, really. I mean, other than back in the football days. And then they were really cheering for Jimmy, and you just happen to be beside him. But
And then I hear something about an angel. I'm like, yeah, chosen by God. I don't even see that.
Do I see her flying around?
Yeah.
yeah, everyone sees it. I'm not going to make you roll a perception roll because everyone is locked in excitement and
What's he
thrill
looking for?
and you see an angel. You're not looking for an angel. Last time I checked. You see, it's hard to see that she's wearing black clothing, and so it's dark, and she's coming in and out of the
So
light
I don't
kind
see
of
the
quickly.
details I'm looking for
You
yet.
don't see details. It's just
Okay.
you're seeing this flying person. And Mike, over the little makeshift loudspeaker he was able to get his hands on. This is amazing! This is a fight ordained by God! I heard the pastor say it to myself! This is great!
Hell yeah!
I throw my glasses towards wherever I'm assuming my corner would be.
All right. So
what do you do?
One fist still in, right?
Yeah, his fist is like right here on you.
All right. I'm just gonna reach up and just grab it.
Okay. You're gonna try to grab it?
Yeah. No. You can grab it.
Well, I have to say try because
You're gonna reach up and try to grab it, and then at the same time, just kind of like lift him off the ground and just gut punch.
Okay.
Not that much taller than me.
He's 6 something.
I'm also 210 pounds.
And you're what?
You're gonna try
30?
to lift me up, but you've got.
I'm not gonna lift you up high.
You're only like nose up taller than
Okay.
me, and you're gonna try
So
to
first
pull me
roll
off
to
the
grab his
ground.
hand.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your agility's 5?
Yep.
You need a 13 or better, even though his hand is there stationary.
18.
Okay, you grab his hand. What's your strength?
Strength is 10.
Oh, well. I guess he can.
There he goes.
Okay, Trevor. You feel you get a chance to parry this. Roll a parry.
16.
Okay, so you feel his hand close around yours really tight. He starts to lift you up. You're able to do a quick jerking motion, get your hand out from underneath his, as his fist collides with where he was trying to get you in the stomach, which is going to be probably about neck
Solar plexus.
height. Well, because he was
That's
planning on
really
picking and
powerful.
punching, and so he went to pick and punched.
Oh, maybe that's worse.
Somewhere in this area.
It'd be
may-
5 inches difference.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, somewhere in that general area is where he's going to try to hit you. I just want to let the people know, and go ahead and roll for that hit, please.
Is it a solar plexus shot?
Essentially now,
13 or better.
it wasn't supposed to be.
5.
And you go to hit there, and you're just like, wah! And you
Elbow.
basically do what he does, and like punch like way past his head, like
Just so bewildered by the fact that he got out of my grip. I'm like, what?
nothing happened. Back to top of initiative round.
All right. So, am I able to come down off the high? Do I roll
At
for
this,
that?
yeah, you could try to resist the feeling of excitement. At this point, it would be your charm and your nimbus. So your charm is 5.
6.
6.
And Nimbus is 3, so 9. Or is that not
So you
how it
need a
works?
17 or better.
18.
Okay. So you're able to bring it down a little bit. You're still feeling excited, but you're not as like the whole crowd is like almost frenzied excitement, and you're
She's gonna perch somewhere up at the top of the tent if that's what it is.
okay.
Kind
Yeah.
of hold on.
Yeah, you
and
can
just
find some rigging and stuff to hold on to
be
up
like
there.
a bat because she kind of has bat wings.
Okay.
It'd be like the trapeze, so yeah, there'd be a
Yeah.
platforms up there.
So you're able to find a spot to crouch.
Am I able to do anything else?
Yeah, that's your movement.
I am going to start planning for my attack, or try to,
Okay.
and start looking at the objects and
Okay.
the
So-
fighter that I'm going to be fighting.
So roll your object awareness realization.
Object realization.
Yeah, that thing.
Rank of 6.
Yep.
18. I swear I didn't fix it.
4 columns. It's fine.
Sometimes the dice are with you.
May the dice be with you. Can I see your character book real quick?
be with you.
Which part of it do you need?
The Schwartz?
The
The Schwartz has
powers
parts?
section, because I don't have unfortunately I don't have my laptop with me tonight. I thought I was going to grab it, and I left it at home like an idiot.
And it's just knowing
That's
how to
twice
use
in a row.
objects to my advantage.
Oh, this time it was my fault.
Yeah, but I need to know how much it's going to be to your advantage, and that's what I need to check.
Or were
real
you
quick in the power
downloading porn
description.
again on the internet?
Yes, he was. It was horrible. I had to purge the whole laptop 12
Not in his
times.
living room. I'd use my own. I'd use my own laptop for that.
Who downloads that anymore, anyways?
Well,
That's always my question: is who downloads porn?
John.
people that are like going camping.
No, that's what Wi-Fi is for.
No. Camping, if it's done right, there is no Wi-Fi.
Exactly.
No, we could
Wow,
always- we could
Trevor
always
looks stunned.
Camping, if it's done right, you don't need that either.
You just need
You're-
to find a curvy piece of wood.
There you go. See,
Okay.
I wrestled a bear
Yes.
once.
No, that was Tormund Giantsbane.
Okay. So yes, you are going to get a bonus. I know how much of a bonus when you do decide to attack.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll explain those objects when it's your turn, so you know how best
No
to use
problem.
them. Quasi, what are you going to do, other than keeping an eye on the 3 biggest losers that you can find so far?
You know what?
I mean, you've already got the crowd going.
They're probably.
Is there a chance for me to get out of this?
Now.
Yep. This is a little bit more than I was expecting. It was like, okay, well, you know what? Like,
Back it
I'm
down.
not
a
going to
little.
add to it. It's just
You,
like,
you can choose to back it down a little bit if you want.
I'll back it down a smidge.
Okay, yeah, so
I
I'm
don't
not
know
going to
if
make you
it's
roll.
easy.
You're able to, like, just and down. So at this
Guys,
point,
it's
you're
not
like,
that exciting.
at this point, you're feeling
It's just
like,
like
a
the initial
conductor.
rush and
Yeah.
it's like, okay,
Ah!
anticipation.
You know, and you're feeling like a conductor of an orchestra, and their emotions are your symphony.
Can I try to shake myself out of this?
At the end of the initiative turn.
Okay.
Well, you know, it's already going down a little.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Trevor goes next, right?
Trevor.
I
That is
want my
correct.
first one to be a thrashing attack.
Thrashing?
Okay.
You're gonna like wiggle around violently?
At the arms.
You're gonna, so thrashing.
Forearms specifically.
Thrashing, you can't do a called. It's not a called thrashing. Thrashing is you're just
Well, then I will
trying
just
to
do an
hit
aimed
anybody you
shot.
can.
Then I'll just do an aimed or called
Oh.
shot at the forearms
Okay.
for the first hit.
Okay. You need an 8 or better,
5 again.
and you miss. It's like he's not where you thought he was. His forearm should have been. Nope.
Would it be possible to start making my way towards?
Benjamin?
Yeah.
Roll perception roll. And your next shot is going to be
3.
If I'm missing the forearm, then I'm going to just you know what? I'm gonna bring up a knee.
okay.
I'm gonna go to knee in the gut.
8 or better.
Oh God!
Oh
That
God.
might have been.
Really?
Oh God.
We
Is that
we
a
got
auto?
those nice.
That
like,
counts
dice
as double
trays from
ones.
I think
Dragon
that's critical
Gem,
failure.
And
Just saying.
And you just like toss the dice and like,
I say that counts as double ones.
I see it.
I feel like you intended
Where
to
is
do
it?
that
In front
too.
of me.
I
because it's
didn't
like
know.
You threw it and then you said, "Oh God!" Like as you were throwing
No,
it.
I said oh God because I saw that it was already missing the tray.
Yeah, I don't know where the other one went.
I think Trevor
rolled
was
a 3.
was out
Okay,
of character
thank
excited.
You. So you look around and you
He really wants to
see
get this
his
fight
head, and you can slowly start making your way. But there's a lot of people between you and him.
Okay.
Whose head are you looking for?
Let's try that again.
9.
Okay. The second, the knee does connect, but it has that same sensation. You hit his.
I'd say midsection maybe.
You hit his side as you bring your knee up, and you feel it hit. It's a solid hit, and then it just sort of stops all momentum. It's like boom, and you feel him go into your side.
I'm just gonna be like, all those jelly donuts.
Powdered sugar.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the jelly donuts, okay?
And Quasi, you said you were bringing it down. I had you out of order. Sorry about that. Go ahead, do your next attack there, Mr.
All right.
Mr. Important
First,
Man.
is the stream working well?
Sorry.
Is the stream working well?
Yeah, it
Is
looks
it
like it.
Seems to be,
delayed or
yeah.
Up to
Oh, it's glitched out a couple
No,
times.
Everybody's moving. It's usually delayed by.
No, I've actually seen,
The,
I've seen it go offline a couple times and pop back up.
That's
Offline
or
actually
just
very
spinning?
normal.
Offline or spinning?
Just offline for a second.
Did it say offline?
No, the screen just went black.
It goes blank
Okay.
just every once in a great
and
while.
I don't
flash
think
black.
it's. I don't think
It's
it's
doing
necessary. I think
fine.
it's just
Nobody's
necessary.
commenting. It's just Wi-Fi
Okay.
for people's phones.
All right. So. I'm just gonna throw a haymaker out right to his face.
Okay. You need a 13 or better to connect.
Alright.
And do a walk, just this big old haymaker attack.
This fight is going
So
poorly right
as
now.
you swing towards face, it's just like somehow this little guy, his head just like bobs as he brings his leg up, his knee up into your side. You go for where his head was, and now it's dipped down a little bit, and it's just right above him. You feel you barely feel his arm connect with some stray hair strands as it goes right over your head.
And I'm just gonna be like, "You're blind."
Okay, now you can try to break free of the excitement.
And you're not very bright.
18.
What is your charm?
My charm is 6.
And your nimbus?
5.
Okay, so like Christine's character, you feel it coming down a little bit, and you're still excited, but not like out of your mind excited.
So
at
he
this point.
flexes his claws and to bring himself out of it.
Ooh, just ripped my gloves.
He's not wearing
Oh,
gloves.
that's right. Oh, just ripped my pockets.
No. Inside his.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, you have your hands in your pockets. You said you popped your claws out.
No, it's inside his.
His
Yeah.
hoodie.
Yeah,
His-
so it's
his
in
kangaroo
your
pouch.
kangaroo pouch hoodie. You may have ripped some cloth, is all I'm saying. In
No
your
big deal.
excitement. Okay, back to the top of the initiative round. Are you going to hold or are you going to attack this round?
I like a fair fight,
Okay.
so I'm gonna hold.
Okay.
Fair fight. I'm already blind, and Quasi made it worse.
Oh, poor Muffin.
So you are starting to get some sense back. There is still a lot of talking and a lot of moving, and there's still a lot of noise, but it's not as deafening as it was.
Do I have a better picture yet of where he actually is?
No. You know that you connected
I know that
with
there's
his
two
side.
different walls, essentially, is what you're telling
Yeah,
me.
yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Don't you do this on a nightly?
I believe it's. Are you doing anything?
No,
with
it's
it?
your turn.
it's
I
your
put
turn.
him out of order by accident last round.
Oh, okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and go for a palm strike to the bottom of his nose.
Okay.
Can you even
Trying
see
to-
his
You're
nose?
actually trying to kill me right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
What's your help?
Okay. This time you take a health.
Okay.
You hit him, and you still feel that weird feeling, like all momentum
Squishy?
stops, and then it doesn't. but it doesn't hit as hard as it should. You're like, boom!
It's kind of like he's piercing through a membrane.
Yeah, well, it's more like you broke through the sandbag. That's the best way to describe it. Something gave, and then your hand, you felt it connect.
So I'm going to be like, all those oh,
Then
shit.
second hit's gonna be coming from the left across
Okay.
his chin. 12.
And you take 4 more health as his second attack hits your chin, and you fall. Because you only had 5, right?
I only have 5.
Okay,
I
so you
do
don't need to
have-
mark it off.
I do have resolution.
Right, you do have resolution.
Mhm.
Never mind. So-
what does that mean exactly?
So that means you will be able to fight. Can I see your book again real quick just so I don't misquote it?
You also want to see mine just
No.
to make sure. Because it does have some parentheses as well.
Yeah, go ahead, bring it over. Dang it, I hate people with parentheticals. Wow.
Did she just mute?
It's like a boomerang.
I thought I was a cat
I
person
was
here.
thinking.
That was a squeak.
The hell was that?
I
Trevor?
wasn't trying to startle you. I wasn't trying to startle you.
Trevor, stop doing that.
Trouble.
Treble.
Treble.
Treble quit.
That was very Freudian. I'm sorry.
Those are Freudian slippy.
Treble. That's what we
He's
should call
not
you.
trying.
Treble.
Christine, that's your mini?
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
what it gives you is the ability to keep going for an extra.
I meant to do the.
Actually, I need you to make a power roll real quick on that.
Okay, 2d10.
2d10, add them together.
Do I add them to anything?
Just 10 or nope, just add them together. Tell me if you roll above a 10.
6.
Cool.
So you are going to be able to keep going for another minute,
Okay. And how long is it?
or until dead, whichever happens first.
How long?
Combat rounds are 4 seconds in
I have to
length.
create a new character.
So
after the
15
second
more
episode.
rounds. 15 more rounds.
Okay.
Fantastic. We get to go another round.
15 more rounds from now.
The fight hasn't ended.
I also, because it's Quase's turn, right?
No.
No. Whose turn is it?
Oh yeah, it'll be Quasey's turn.
Okay.
Correct.
Well, I'll wait until I
Okay.
see this stuff.
Quasey, you see him take a couple big hits, and for a second there, he looks a little staggered. Then he looks back. His eyes seem a little glazed over, but he's squared and looks like he's ready to go.
That makes 2 of us.
Eyes are glazed over? Yeah, right.
Are you going to do anything?
I'm gonna sermonize.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Well, all you can see that this is a classic fight. Like one clearly disadvantaged and one they're both disadvantaged actually. Now I see some of you exchanging money. This is a common thing, but you know, money is the root of all evil, and some of you have problems keeping on to your money. It's called a gambling addiction. It is the devil. So enjoy the fight, but if you want to get right with the Lord, if you want to get right with your lives, you must kick this demon on your shoulder. You must repent.
Okay. While he's saying that, you hear him talking. It doesn't really make much sense. You hear the words. You don't really understand the meaning.
I figure at this point too.
I think it skipped.
My. How do you think it's skip?
No. He goes. You go at the end of the round. We're not at the end of the round.
I thought he was
no,
at the end of the round.
no. He gets his roll when he got knocked unconscious. On Trevor's turn.
Okay.
So I just want to double check. Would my common berserk rage kick in at this point too?
No.
That's based on what you
It's
roll.
based on what you roll, not what happens to you.
Okay.
Which is why I'm in a rage right now and trying to kill you.
So what's the roll on that? Is it like a
The
critical
good news
hit?
It's a
is
certain number or less. Common is a. Did I hand you your book back? No, I didn't.
6 and 5, I think.
Well, John, did I
Uh,
pick on the fact that
6
like,
is the most frequent one.
that Jack's like in a rage?
Common is 3.
Roll with the perception you rolled previously. That
Or
wasn't
maybe
for that.
it's 4.
Roll a perception roll to see if you can tell that.
11. And I'm astute.
He does seem to be fighting extra ferociously compared to the first fight. First fight, it's like he had his kitty gloves on. This fight, he seems to be
He took the
like
puppy gloves
going
off.
all out. Like his sunglasses got thrown, so you know he's serious looking. But you don't really know him that well, so maybe
Okay.
it's a definite maybe.
I'll just keep an eye on him.
4 or less. Ryan, 4 or less.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Fury is an advantage. How would I use that?
So what that allows you to do is it makes it so you can hit and damage easier,
Okay.
but you can't think as clearly.
I don't think I'm really thinking this clearly right now.
Okay.
I'm on the precipice of death.
Okay.
Wouldn't he be stunned this round?
No, not with his power of resolution. If he would have failed that roll, he would have been out.
All right.
Which wouldn't have stopped the fight.
So I'm going to use
Cannot
Fury,
trust that enough
but
right
I'm
now.
going to be just kind of like throwing maybe 3 punches. Just like
Well,
in
you
quick
can
succession.
try. You can
Okay.
throw. Okay, you can
So
try.
Does he
first
have a
punch is
martial
gonna
art?
go towards kind of like his neck, the side of his neck.
Okay. But just roll 3 rolls and tell me what you roll.
Okay. 10.
This would be called a thrashing attack.
Does he have martial arts?
No, he doesn't. He's
so
just trying to
10
hit.
was the first
Training.
one, 12
He's-
is the second one, and then another 10.
Okay.
So 10, 12, 10.
So you feel gusts of wind as these attacks are coming at you. First one, boom, past your left ear. Second one, boom, past your right ear. Third one, pow! Right in the chest. Total physical.
7.
And it feels like a stack of bricks smacks into your chest.
Parry.
And you can roll a parry. So you feel it coming at
14.
your chest. Okay, and you successfully parry, but you do take 1 point of health
That's fine.
because of the force of the blow. You're like, "Huh," and you hit it, and just the force of the blow itself as you're parrying it off to the side.
Would I be able to deflect his parry?
No.
No. Okay.
Your deflect is for energy attacks.
Gotcha.
I cannot stress that more. Energy attacks. Wrong cup.
Plug.
Wrong cup.
That's what she said.
Okay, so now, end of the initiative round.
Can I roll a first aid to see what kind of condition he's in?
You'd have to go in physically
Okay.
and observe him.
And currently,
no.
there's not really a ref.
Yep. It's more of just like raging on each other.
What is Barney? What is Barry doing?
You mean
No, I mean
Mike?
Barry. The crocodile man.
Jimmy?
Barry
The other guy.
Not paying any attention to you is what Barry's doing.
and Susie.
Not paying any attention either.
Susan.
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 Thank you. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember exactly.
Barry
what it was. I knew it
and
started with an S.
Susan are not paying any attention to you.
And the bearded lady.
And neither is Jamie.
Oh God.
And the bearded lady. They've all got their own
Jamie
little
is the bearded
crowds.
lady.
No, Jamie's the rabbit.
That's right. God damn it. There's too many names. They're all J's. We got Jamie, Jimmy, Jack, John,
Jilly.
Jonah.
Jonah.
So all of them have their own crowds that they're attending to. Once your fight started, they all went to their own little areas,
Hell,
and
even
they're
Jimmy
doing
has
their
his own
thing.
crowd, which is
So-
his wife.
I'm trying to pull myself out of that. Still,
Okay, roll
I thought
again.
you did.
not completely. 17.
You're more calm, but you're still kind of jittery and excited. But not to, like, you're just sort of like dancing in place and just like, okay, what the hell was that? What the hell? At this point, from your vantage point, your object realization, they are both objects to you as far as anything else you can tell.
Cool.
And they also seem to be completely and utterly enraged. And, like, you can tell that the blind guy is trying to kill.
So,
The
as
other
an
guy.
assassin, I know how this is going to go, and
Yep.
I know that death is probably not what they want. And I've been building on like what I should do, and I am going to high dive
Okay.
from my
From
high
your,
vantage
from your
point,
vantage point.
swoop down, grab him,
Okay.
and take him way up high and like
Back up
totally
to the
freak
perch.
him out.
Okay, so you're just trying to, like, put him up on the perch to stop the fight. Okay. Agility or martial arts, whichever's higher, or flight. Agility, flight, or martial arts.
Agility
whichever's higher.
7, martial arts 10, flight is much lower. It's 4.
Okay, so 10. So you need a 8 or better.
8.
She rolled an 8.
What is your strength?
3.
Okay.
I believe I can parry
What's
this
your
as well.
martial arts? 10?
Yeah.
Okay, you can try to parry this. You need a 17 or better.
That would be an 11.
Okay. So no, you do not successfully parry this attack. What's your strength?
3.
Yeah, you can easily lift Trevor's character.
And even if not way up high,
Yeah.
even just away.
Oh yeah, no, you're able to swoop down. Yeah,
That'd
you're
be
able to swoop down, pick him up, and swoop back up because you're not really attacking per se.
That'd be a grapple check, wouldn't it?
That's basically what she just did. So, whew. The crowd starts to actually go crazier because oh, look at Angel. So, Quasi, at this point you realize that it's not angelic wings, it's bat-like wings, as this black shape drops amongst the fight, scoops up the blind man, and flies him back up, straight up and into the rafters.
Okay, so they've seen an angel. If somebody actually sees bat wings, they're gonna have a panic. I'm going to switch the motion.
Okay, so on your turn, keep thinking. I'm just letting you know
So
that's
are
what you see.
behind me then?
Would this
How
be
would I
considered
be
high frequency?
able to pick him up?
You, in order to not get hit, because
I
they're
had just
locked in physical
parried.
combat. So he had just parried. You would have had to come up behind him and pick him up and put him on the perch.
The
Make
noise.
a full
in
Nelson.
the noise in the arena. That can be considered high frequency.
No, it's not. There's no high pitched squeals. It's all yelling and screaming.
Oh,
Very
it's
large,
just her
very
then.
high decibel.
Christine, not the character.
So Trevor, I need you to roll a perception roll.
Nope.
What'd you roll? Double ones. Okay, so you feel someone grab you. You twist to try to get out of it. The fingers are. How best to describe it? How tall is your character, Christine, and what's your build?
Same as me. 5'1".
Okay, so the fingers are almost childlike, holding you up, and when you twist, you twist and you fall off the perch, and you feel yourself in a free fall. So you put him up there, and he twists, trying to get out of your hands. As soon as you let go, he turns and steps where there isn't anything to step on, and he plummets.
Make a new character.
While I'm here.
Yes.
You might be wondering how I got
This is
here.
not this is not Looney Tunes. You don't get like a few seconds of suspension before you fall.
The
No, no,
feeling
no.
of holy
While I'm
shit.
falling, I'm going for a kick.
At where you thought your
Where
opponent
I was.
Okay. Okay.
Before I started to fall.
Okay.
You don't even know where you're on stage.
Roll.
You started to fall. So.
Yeah. Roll.
8.
Okay. Nope. Your foot whiffs nothing as you fall. Do you have gymnastics, tumbling,
I have
anything
martial
like
arts.
that? Okay. So the good news is it's only a 40-foot fall.
Straight onto your back.
So
That
my
is really
character
good
can't do anything.
Unfortunately, it's like you just let go of him and he's like twists and turns and you're just out of reach because this is all like same 4 seconds sort of thing.
This
I
will
mean,
be
to
how
be
Jack
fair,
ends his eyesight.
Jack does know how to land from a fall if he knows where the ground is.
And if he knows he's going to fall.
But then again, he did roll double ones, correct? So
Correct.
But he
Might-
doesn't
Yeah, I have
know.
no
Exactly
I don't
how
know
high
which
you
way
are.
is up.
Okay, so Trevor, I'm going to make the roll you versus the ground.
There's no grass here.
No.
No.
So I did mention at the
I
beginning
fell
of
off
it that it
the
was
dirt.
a
I fell
hard
off the
packed
earth.
dirt.
I fell off the earth because there was no
No
grass,
grass
to
for
hold
the
me down.
Irishman to hold on to.
This isn't the blue ribbon here.
That's Scotsman. So good news, I didn't roll that high.
The bad news.
Bad news is coming.
Yeah, so is the
What's
ground.
your health?
What was his health?
Max?
Your health, not your total physical.
My max health is 5.
Okay, thank you.
And you're already taking what, 1?
That's irrelevant until he gives me a number.
You'd already
Okay.
taken 1, right?
You hit the ground, and the darkness gets blacker. As
No,
you
it
feel,
doesn't.
As you feel your air, that last little bit of air that you had in you, squeeze out.
Am I actually unconscious?
Yes,
or just...
you're unconscious.
I was hoping you actually died.
Maybe some internal bleeding, but you're at 0. And I didn't roll high enough to kill him. So he hits the ground. What everyone else sees is this
Angel.
female plummet. The crowd is sure it's an angel. You two get to roll perception rolls to see if you see what it really is.
20. Oh, no, sorry. 9.
9.
10.
What's your intellect? Oh, wait, never mind. You see an angel. What's your intellect?
6.
Yeah, it's an angel. An angel came down, swooped down, picked him up. I mean, everyone's saying it's an angel. It must be an angel. You're excited. You're sort of bouncing. You're sort of bouncing, and you see this angel pick up the blind guy, fly him up, and then you see him fall to the ground, land.
Trying to make a kick.
Well, what they see is they see him fall, twist, and somehow land perfectly on his back.
Flat on his back.
Just, "Pooh!"
Or as
Gymnast.
And at this point, Mike goes, and it looks like the fight is over for tonight. Sorry, no refunds.
When
Holy
you
shit.
fail-
He goes
Gymnastics
running
9.
down.
I mean, dropping me from 4 stories is kind of a dick move.
I'm sorry.
one.
You're the one that
dropped.
moved.
You
You're the one
struggled
that
out.
swerved.
I was to
John.
cover
possible?
Accidentally falling from 4-story, kind of a oops.
Gymnastics 9 to leap over the crowd and get to him as fast as possible for
I'm sorry.
Roll.
We're still in rounds.
Yeah, that was. Yes, we are still in rounds. It is your turn.
Wait, hold up. I just want to double check. Did I see her being so close?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
that's-
you get a perception roll. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You don't see shit.
John,
I mean,
But you are in a berserk rage.
Don't
Well, not
DM
berserk
if I
rage.
could run to.
So you're gonna try to make okay.
Yeah.
I got 14. I'm not in berserk rage. I am.
Oh, that's right. You're
I'm
just
in
sort of
resolution
you
phase.
see something swoop down, pick him up, and then you see him fall.
Do I see the blackness or do I
And
see
and then the
angel wing?
then the you see a shape.
Okay.
And it scoops him up, and then he falls. And so the way resolution works is it's while you're in combat.
Right.
For up to a certain amount of time while you're in combat. At this point, the combat is over. You see him fall, he's not moving, and you go, thud, and collapse.
Can I say something first before I do that?
Sure.
I gotta win.
Boom. And then it is, as he's doing this, you're doing your...
Sermonizing.
My sermonizing is like, all right, folks. I'm gonna change the excitement to belief. We have 2 fallen warriors here. We need to harness the power of faith to bring them back up and standing.
Roll for your alter emotions.
Wow.
That's an 8 and an
16 plus. Oh yeah.
8. That's a 27.
Oh yeah. So you guys starting to move to make your way in. Mike is starting to run down towards him, and the preacher calls for faith and belief, and everyone just stops, and you guys feel compelled to just give your belief and faith up.
I
Into
call
this
for a will
healing.
save here.
Into this healing. And
The power of Christ compels you.
The power of Jeebus compels you.
And so yeah, so you both do get a chance to make a will save to not completely succumb. You
16?
also feel
To a roll of 27.
feel compelled, so you have a chance to roll.
16?
Not
Grace is
enough.
a compelling character.
Not versus his 10 rank, sorry.
Yeah.
17.
Not quite. So you guys are both frozen. What did you roll, Rafa?
Oh, sorry. I'm just writing a couple things down. 6.
That's fine.
He's writing
Yeah.
his therapy notes.
Yeah, and you just feel compelled. You're like watching, everyone's like with bated breath and praying to God for, they're just pouring out to whatever God or deity or belief they believe in. They're just focusing their energy on getting these people healed.
I do want to let you know that I believe in Jason, and I actually say Jason H. Christ. I actually wrote it down.
Jason H. Christ.
Jason H.
We're all going to hell now.
Jason H.
I spelled it
Kruger.
right?
mean Jason H. Kruger?
Like I said, we're all going to hell.
I
Okay.
love my fans.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're going to do a healing roll
Yes, I
next.
am.
I figured that's what you'd follow up with everybody pretty much frozen in belief,
Or frozen and almost dead.
or unconscious, or maybe dying.
Hopefully dying.
Never know.
So do I?
Is that a like a physical touch or is it ranged?
I believe healing has a standard range. Trevor, can you look that up for me, please?
What type of power is it?
It's mystical.
That makes it
Just
easier.
my stick out.
In the new
Regardless,
book, you can
like,
look it up alphabetically.
I'm
but
gonna
the new book is not available
descend
at
from
this
the
time.
we're gonna descend from the bleachers and go close
Okay.
to them.
Contact.
Contact, so you do have to walk up and touch them.
Okay.
Okay.
So go up to them
Okay.
and let's see.
Who do you touch first? Your
Who's-
friend or the blind man that fell from the top of the really, really tall?
Can I do both at once?
They are not next to each other.
How far did I fall?
Which one's closer?
Is your DM?
High or low?
Hi.
Trevor?
I'm okay for now.
Thank you, sir.
I've still got.
If you could choose, which one would you go to?
Brother.
I know he's pretty sturdy,
Okay,
so
so he's closer. Sturdy man's closer. Sorry, I rolled a
Okay.
1.
okay.
So it's the opposite of the one you do. I gave him high or low.
So I'll save it. Oh God. Okay.
Yes.
What's your rank
Keep in
of
mind I'm
healing?
sturdy, so I'm
9.
good.
Okay.
So 16 so far, and a 14 on top of that. So 30.
You feel energy coursing through your veins. You feel one with yourself as your eyes open and you see the preacher with his hand on your head.
Well, thank you again.
He sees him,
man.
huh?
You saved my life countless times. You're the reason I
Praise
tried
the
to fight
Lord!
back. Praise the Lord!
And people start cheering and praise God. You know, it goes throughout praise whoever you hear. Allah saves. You know, you hear other people. You hear
Now, folks,
Scientology rule.
I need your
you
help
just hear a
again.
little bit of everything.
To bring this other child of God back into our fold.
Do I fully
That's
heal?
just a 17.
But yeah, no, you're up to full.
Okay.
You're back up to full. So your rank is what again? 9?
Yep.
Trevor. You hit
He's
the
drifting
ground.
along.
It hurt. There was a lot of pain involved. You thought you might have saw spots before everything went dark, you know, with the blood vessels
No,
going
spots in
across
Yosemite.
your eyes that can no longer see, and with pain and neurons firing in weird random places. And for a brief moment, the eternal darkness gets a little lighter as you feel air flow back into your lungs. And then the eternal darkness is back, and you feel perfectly fine.
So, I'm going to be over
No
his,
bruises on either of you.
I'm going to be over his body, and I'm just going to be like over his face, like, are you okay? Are you okay?
I sit up into your hand.
You're waving your hand. He headbutts it by accident. Smack! Oh, I guess he's fine. And Mike yells, "Hallelujah! Praise God!"
Shut up, Mike.
My name is Barnabas Lee, and I have a revival going down at whatever location.
Yeah. It's such a location down the street.
Woohoo! This was not a setup. This was all real.
You say at a carnival.
Yeah. But you know what? I figure.
Yeah. No. With the amount of belief that you instilled in this crowd, you know that you got a lot of people that are going to be showing up. Like this whole crowd is going to be showing up to your to your revival tomorrow night.
You won.
Yeah!
But we must get ready to bring the word of the Lord. So we shall be departing now.
Is this a 2-mast or a 3-mast tent?
3.
I'm gonna come up to you. Hey, that was amazing. Do you mind if I come with you?
Show's over, everybody
A
out.
follower. Praise the Lord. Yes.
Yeah, and people are starting to filter out, go to see other attractions. You know, it's sort of like, it was amazing in the crowd. They're talking about miracles being seen and angels and God saying that the
looking
that the
for the
world
angel.
is right and
most
and
miraculous thing
this is
I've
the
ever
most
seen.
miraculous. Oh my God, this is the most amazing carnival. There's miracles as they're all sort of separate and go to other things to see the next amazing and miraculous thing that this carnival has to offer.
So I'm just gonna stand up and face towards. What's your character's name again? Bill Sender. That's right. Bill.
Does it ever change?
It does. I was just making
I'm
sure.
sorry, Rafa. What was your character's name again? Oh.
Yeah, Bill
I
Sender.
don't think I've met him yet, but I was just like, so you're coming with us?
I am. This was different. This was amazing. And, you know, I've been going through some stuff, and my therapist suggested that maybe I should look into religion, and I had a little fun today, and I think it's finally time to work on myself and see what you guys are about.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to come with us, feel free. What was your name again?
Bill Sender.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice meeting you. And I put my hand on your shoulder, just like real hard. It's nice meeting you, Bill Sender.
It hurts. Take
a health damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Someone with a 10 strength goes, "Nice meeting you." Oh, dislocated shoulder. Broke crack. You know, you pull a.
I died. Thank you for having me.
You pull a Wolverine.
One health is
from-
more than double your max health.
you pull a Wolverine from Marvel Comics. Broken shoulder, dislocated collarbone, fractured rib, fused disc.
And I'm gonna be like, all right, let's go. Wait, where's the parking lot again?
Just follow me.
Okay.
Okay. Meanwhile, I need you to roll a perception roll to do the thing that you had asked that you were going to try to do. And while he's rolling his perception roll, are you staying up in the rafters or are you hiding and pulling your wings back in?
Both?
Is there a difference? Up in the rafters, hiding.
With the wings in?
Do you put your wings back or you keep them out?
They're
I mean, you
kind
are.
of back, but
Okay.
Well, she could always hide next to
Okay.
the pole itself, considering how small she is.
Yeah.
I'm still stealth.
Yeah, you're still
I am
stealth.
using stealth.
Yeah, you don't see any sight of
I don't
whatever
see
that
shit.
whatever that angel was that dropped down. It was truly a miracle. Marcel or Bast must have sent one of their messengers, which scares you if it's one, and terrifies you
me to
if
the
it's
other. Back up off the railing and sneaking out then.
Okay, are you following those three as they make their way out, or are you going to go with Blind Man as he sort of makes his way back over?
I'm
to
gonna go
his
with Blind Man just to make sure he's all right.
Okay.
Am I near a pole?
High or low?
Hi.
Yes, he would be.
So as people clear out, you know, you're waiting so you can regain your senses a little. Yes, you can tell based on the echoes in the room that you are near your pole, near the pole that you started at, and your sunglasses are probably somewhere on the ground near you.
And you step
No, actually, I'm gonna basically just practice on the
Okay.
temple.
So you come walking up, he's practicing on the pole, and we are actually going to go to break right now. I think this is a good time for a break. So thank you guys for bearing with us, and I hope you enjoyed the little bit of a show, and we're going to go to break in a few moments. So thank you again, and we'll see you in just a moment.
Would being sober have healed, or would being healed have sobered me? Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for bearing with us while we took a brief break to talk over things that happened and didn't happen and might happen in the future.
And smoke.
And, of course, step outside and enjoy the nice California air. We're not in Los Angeles. We did not need breathing apparatus.
This time.
But some of us used breathing apparatus anyway.
And
I
some
like
of us
LA.
have to endure that.
Yes, I know. So horrible.
I was
least-
supposed to be stuck in the car with him.
So, recap, the fights happened, and it was amazing. And there was even some preaching and some massive healing. And a miracle. Or two.
Double KO.
Jonah got hit
Yeah.
a lot, but
Double-
only took a few hits.
Double late KO.
And
That's the way
then
to put it. They
So,
both knocked out, but one knocked
Jonah-
out a couple seconds after the other one.
Jonah threw quite a lot of hits, but only actually threw a lot of punches, but only actually connected once.
Yeah, right.
I find his glasses and hand them back to him.
Okay, now hold on. To start the stream with, just to let you guys know, we have the group separating in twain. So 3 are heading with, 2 others are heading with Barnabas, heading to the parking lot, and the other 3 are still in the main tent.
Wait,
At least
who
his name
else
isn't
is still in
Barnabas
the
Collins.
main tent?
I'm not going to tell you. You don't know.
'Cause I could have sworn Dustin was going with the preacher
No.
as well.
No.
So,
Son of a bitch.
So,
You
we're
want
going to
my
start
mom?
with the group in the tent, and then we're going to go to the other group. So, in the tent, you're at Trevor. You are at the post, just starting to practice some of your moves, getting your distance, going through your head about what happened. You hear Mike, who's got a very distinctive step, walk up and goes, "Here's glasses, sir. That was amazing."
Thanks, kid.
So tomorrow night, same thing?
Probably.
Okay, I'll be here bright and early. Tell me when you want me to be here. What time?
I don't think you're leaving.
Excuse me, sir. He said, everyone out of the tent, please. Oh my God, what the hell is that? You've got a thing. Here, a monster. A monster wants me to leave. A monster is pointing out, hey, the monster is telling me to leave the tent.
10 o'clock.
Okay, do you want me to leave you here with the monster?
You're at a carnival, kid.
This is not a normal kind of monster. This is not Alligator
You
Man.
don't have
This is
to-
scarier.
You don't have to yell. Intimidation.
It's like Susan, but scarier. A lot scarier. I'm going by. I think I just went. Excuse me.
He plugs his
Pungent
nose
smell
as he walks.
fills the room, or the tent area, as Mike makes his way out.
Ross clutching his behind.
Well, while clutching his lower extremities in general, clenching them together and walking out in a really weird manner.
Like smelly pudding.
I thought he pissed himself. Now
Mixed
he made
with
it seem
cat
like
urine.
he
I
shit.
heard it went. I
Yes.
guessed.
Let's just say his bowels and everything in the lower end released.
As he squishes out of the tent.
Squelches.
Clean yourself, boy.
No response. He's well out of your little earshot.
Can I help you?
Just come to make sure you're all right.
Does he little foot pedals as well? Foot puddles?
Yes.
Of course I'm alright.
I don't
alive,
think you need
aren't I?
that. So I do the
And Christine, you are privy to all of this, just to let you know.
Of course, he's gone right when I need more booze.
first aid check, just make sure he's all right.
Dude,
Since I don't know.
Yeah, you can roll. You can roll.
Double 9
Told that
and
boy I
17.
wanted a whiskey.
So 36.
Okay, so even without getting too terribly close, you can tell he's perfectly fine. No bruising, no irregular motions while he's doing his martial arts things when he was practicing. Even without getting up close and checking, you know there's nothing wrong with the guy other than the fact that he's blind. And you're not even too sure about that.
By the way, I'm Dustin. Walks up, puts his hand on his shoulder to offer his hand.
Perry.
I'm Jack.
You feel the
A
claws.
furry
And the
hand
fur.
and claws meets your reluctant grip.
Welcome to the freak show.
And you're blind.
He doesn't question it whatsoever.
Very observant of you.
He's not there.
I know.
Okay, no kibitzing from the peanut gallery at this point. Thank
So
you.
I believe you're not so much of a savior is still up top someplace.
I don't know what you're talking about.
At that, I
My savior's been gone for some 2,000 odd years.
Okay, hold on. At that, you
perception roll.
yes.
While I am, it's a 15.
Okay.
I get a general look, and then I drop down, ready to fight if I need to.
Okay.
Since I have a feeling I've seen that guy kind of stalking me.
Okay.
But
Yeah. So you don't see. So you did see a guy in a gray suit leave when everyone else left. He seemed to be following the preacher.
gray suit is the one.
A
who
guy
was
with gray suit
following me?
and black hair
Yeah.
Cool.
left. Seemed to leave with the preacher. And yes, a guy with gray suit and black hair was following you before. So at that, as you say, my savior's been dead for 2,000 years.
Yeah.
She drops, lands quietly.
Do I hear
amongst you. I need you both to roll a perception roll to see what I can
10.
tell you about noticing her.
I had a 17, but it was before you asked for
14.
anything.
Okay, so do you have enhanced hearing? If so, I need another rank.
I thought it was on here. No, I have advanced
Enhanced.
vision and hypersmell.
Okay, so you do not hear her land. You see her land. You do not hear her land. What's your enhanced hearing rank?
5.
Okay, you barely hear the sound of her feet as they lightly brush the floor when she lands.
I've been looking for you.
That's not creepy at all.
And at this point, you do see her hair. So please describe your character to the group.
Okay, can I use myself as an example?
Yes, you may.
All right, I look like this, but my hair is down, and I have 2 red or pink streaks.
Your choice,
Whatever
red or pink.
Hypernythian is.
Yeah, so red. 2 red streaks.
In my blonde hair. And
By streaks, I mean thick locks.
big bat wings that I lowered myself with. Black clothes. And looking ready for a fight if need be.
And do the bat wings look technological in nature?
They should.
So yeah, so it's black metal, and there's a sheen to it, and they seem technological as she lands.
Does she have the pointed ears?
You would hear some slight whirring, Trevor. You'd hear slight mechanical noises, very, very faint, along with the footsteps.
And I would also smell the grease.
No,
Hypersmell?
no grease.
No?
No grease. This is advanced stuff.
This is the good stuff, huh?
This is the good stuff.
Oh, but because you guys are so close to him, you'd probably notice that he's got terrible teeth.
Yes. Yeah, you'd
Several
see he's got
missing,
terrible
chipped, yellowed. One of them's got a hole in it.
And I doubt your character will be using hyper smell.
No.
Just saying. Just putting that out there. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
want to,
after-
that's fine, but you're going to be smelling some things you really don't want to
Yeah,
smell.
right.
Thanks to your intimidation.
Yeah. that smell's still lingering in the air.
And you guys can tell, well, you can tell that she looks like she's ready to fight.
And does she have
Like
pointed
she-
ears?
Does your character have pointed ears?
Half elf,
It's up to you. Half elves can or cannot. It's up to you. It's
slightly.
okay. Slightly pointed ears, not fully pointed.
So not what I'm looking for then.
You have no idea what you're looking for, other than it's a weird mixed breed. Yes, but it's a weird mixed breed is
Yeah.
what you're looking for. So maybe they are slightly pointed. It could match your description. Since they only said the races and they didn't give you any other description
Yeah.
other than the races.
How am I the one you're looking for?
A gentleman that I met sent me looking for someone with your description.
Now at this point, what you see of him is a man in a hoodie talking in a deep voice with his hands in his
Show
pocket.
yourself.
Hands out.
You see furry hands, and he pulls his hood off, and you see a felinoid looking at you. For
Where
those
are
of
you
you at
from?
home that don't know what a felinoid
You know where
is,
I'm
it's a
from.
cat person. Continue. Sorry.
Are all felinoids from care?
No, but all felinoids are Berninthian's friends, is what your mother would have taught you.
Yes.
You know where I'm from.
Again, I don't necessarily.
You know there are felinoids from Kerr, but you also know that there's some from other places that you don't know of.
Are you from care?
I can't hear.
Are you from care? Kerr.
No.
Then
I am from the Felnoid homeworld.
That makes sense.
okay.
You're like, okay, there's another place. What of that? Okay, sure.
Sure. Okay. Fireworks have started.
Fireworks have started! If you guys hear loud bangs in the background, it is not us shooting people or people shooting at us. Do not
Even though it's
be
festive.
afraid.
Well,
You will see us
know,
jump a little bit occasionally, but that's okay.
When a
'cause-
human and a cat love each other very much.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So back to you guys.
This is great and all. I'm glad you're making good friends here at the carnival. But why are you here?
I was sent to find her.
And I want to apologize to you for one hit KOing you. I didn't mean to, honestly.
It wasn't the drop that killed me. It was the sudden stop at the bottom.
Quick drop with a sudden stop.
I'm sure you can imagine how difficult it is to try to fight while blind and there's 1,000 people yelling and then suddenly you're off the ground.
So why do you fight people when you're blind?
Fighting's all I know.
Might want to find something else to do then.
Oh yeah, I also like to garden. And I'm a real good painter.
I'd love to see some of your work. You can hear the sarcasm in his voice.
It's about 5 miles that way. Point out the tent.
It's 5 miles away.
Dang, blind man walks.
Did I
Uphill
see
both
him
ways.
Practicing on the.
Yes. Yeah, you saw him start
I
doing some
never
of his.
stopped.
So I square up to him
Okay.
and say, if you want to practice on something, I can fight.
Not looking to kill people today.
I didn't say kill me.
I was going to kill that last fighter.
And I didn't let you. You're welcome.
Thank you. That being said, though, if I start fighting you, what's to stop me from killing you then?
I have wings. I can fly away. And other powers.
Some of my fights end very quickly. For the people who I'm fighting against.
I'm gonna quit back. I can't.
Come on. Do it.
My fight with you ended quickly.
It's because it wasn't your fight.
Tiredness is a thing. Okay, at this point, to let people regain their composure, we're going to jump to the other group. You guys make it out to
Parking lot.
the parking lot where... Which vehicle did you guys drive to get here?
I think
We
we
walked.
just walked.
Oh yeah, you walked. That's right, it wasn't that far. So you guys are back out in the parking lot,
Oh yeah, there's my truck.
regathering. I need you guys to roll some perception rolls for me.
Just one,
each.
or-
Just one each. But there's 3 of you, that's why it's some.
Just one die or?
No, 2 die, add them
Okay,
together. 10. Good solid roll.
12.
12. Good solid roll.
15.
Wow.
Yep.
I feel like everyone's just getting better
14.
and better. Not you.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys get out there.
99!
You see some people starting to leave. Other people are, just arriving. And you also see some flashing police lights. About a block and a half towards the direction you guys want to go.
Let's go.
Wait, what's going on?
That's our setup. Like, there's something going on in there. So let's go. See what's up.
Should we just try to get in my truck and go?
Why are you guys on the
Oh,
line
your
or
truck is
something?
over there.
No,
No,
I mean,
no.
We can try.
No, like, let's see what
Just a suggestion. I'm just saying.
let's see what the let's see what the boys in blue are up to.
Are you guys on the level? Because I got priors in New York.
No.
We all
At this point, I'm
We are
glad I don't have
fine.
hyper hearing.
we just want to see what's up with our setup.
All right, I just don't want to get mixed up in anything like stupid and crazy.
I'll
Just-
make sure your identity is concealed.
Okay.
I was just.
I mean,
looking
I'm
You're
like,
traveling with a preacher and you're worried about him being...
I just see cops, I get nervous.
I was just looking for a good time.
See,
Just saying.
I don't
Apparently
usually
you had a
cops
very good
either,
time.
So
Okay.
hold your horses.
Fun.
All right. Well.
So you guys start heading back towards your setup.
Yep.
You guys get down there. You do see, looks like there's 2 police cars out in front of an apartment complex or apartment
it's
building.
not- it's not our-
your guys' thing is just past it.
Ah,
So you see that. You see there's a police officer standing in the doorway of the apartment building. There's like other cops going in and out past him. He's just sort of like standing there. Go along here, nothing to see here.
What's going on?
I'm sorry. Just keep moving. Nothing to see here. Just take care of things. There's been shooting. Please keep going.
You're a good talker.
well, Sonny, I am a man of God, and if there has been a fatality, I would like to make sure that the unfortunate soul has been put to rest.
Roll.
How deep is the bullshit getting around here?
How tall is Quasi's character?
And I do have silver tongue.
Between you and me, there's a lady in there that probably you some talking to. She seems distraught. But I can't. Let me just bring her out to you.
Oh,
That be all right?
all right.
Okay. Please don't come in. I'm supposed to keep people out, but I'll be right back. She should really use your help. And he walks into the apartment complex and steps into another apartment. What do you guys do? Do you wait for
So
him to come back
y'all-
out, or do you guys go in?
You think we should go in?
How
Oh,
many officers have you seen so far? I'm guessing probably four,
You've
right?
seen like 3.
I
Two
know,
of them
I
are
know, you
two
don't
of them
wanna
are
get
like
in trouble.
CSI types.
Okay.
They're
I mean,
not police
curiosity
officers.
killed
They
the
were carrying stuff going
Cat?
up.
I
So
guess, I don't
far,
know.
kind of just one
I can't
Yeah,
say
one
I'm
officer.
curious.
Actually.
One actual
Gotcha.
officer in blue, or
Those
whatever
CSIs.
color Atlanta
I'm just
wears.
gonna poke my head in through the hallway a little bit
Okay.
and just.
I'll got it for you.
Okay. You do hear.
I'm gonna put a foot in real quick. I'm gonna put another foot in real quick.
So you can hear the commotion upstairs. You actually see like a door open. There's some police tape.
And I'm just gonna look back real quick at the preacher and just say, should I get my bat?
Again, prior to New York.
Hold off.
I don't know what that means.
Why don't you take a look see what's behind the police tape?
Yeah, but we don't know if they're on the level. We don't know if they're bad. We don't know if they're good.
Oh, you know.
They might have been the ones who caused us shooting.
We have ways to take care of things, so you just see what's up there.
Okay. I'm just trying to. I'm itching for a fight. Again.
Again, you just knocked out a blind fighter.
I did. I saw him fall like 40 feet from the ceiling. It was amazing. I don't know how I did that, but it was cool.
I'm pretty sure some like gymnastic stunt gone wrong. There was an angel or something. I still have trouble believing that part.
Oh my
I
God!
didn't
This
see
is
an
just
angel.
like that wrestler, Hart. The fell from like. Oh, you didn't
Okay,
watch
so in
WrestleMania,
brown.
did you?
Or
Khaki
black.
or black.
Yeah,
I'm
black.
sorry.
He's wearing
It's-
black.
It's never been one of my.
Oh God, that's right. He went for like a people's elbow, didn't he?
May
From
Jason give him
fucking
peace.
rafters.
Hart?
We're having a
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never watched WrestleMania. I'm more of like a football.
It was very
Red Sox
tragic.
kinda guy.
It was very tragic. Even more so because I was not there.
Oh, would you have killed him?
You would've
I
killed
could
him.
saved him, but
You will kill him
By the
dead.
way, I just got an amazing idea. What if?
Right about now, the police officer comes back.
By the way, I'm still inside the hallway.
Yeah, he goes, I asked you to not come in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget things sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. And there's a young lady with him, about 14 years old. She's wearing like a police blanket over her, and like her eyes are really wide. She's deathly pale looking.
so child, tell me, what happened?
Gunshots, bullets through the wall. My mom got killed. It's horrible.
Okay, alter motions on her.
Okay.
I'm going to try and soothe her. So I imagine she's pretty shell shocked at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, you can tell she is like just panic induced. And the
Totally.
police officer's like, why don't you just go in here and talk to her? And
So
he
what
like
do you
motions you to another
say?
apartment complex or another apartment that's empty.
Alright. So, young lady, it is a fact of life that bullshit happens. And this is the most god awful bullshit that has happened in your life, I'm sure. And if it's not, then you need me right now to just say a prayer for your soul.
Amen.
I put my hand on her back.
Okay.
Roll to soothe.
And roll an 11
To alter her motions
to just
calm.
calm.
Well, what's my daddy going to think when he gets home from work and Mama's dead?
That is not your problem. That is the policeman's problem. Your job is to be a good daughter, a good person, and not to let this trouble your life. You can take lessons from it, but do not let it cause downward spiral, because God has a plan for you.
Thank you. You're so kind.
It is my job. It is my calling. Now, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm. Oh, those poor people in the apartment next to mine. I hope they're okay.
There's more victims?
Yeah, we lived in an apartment across the way from where the police are at right now. Just right next door. We share a wall, and that's the wall the bullet came through.
Were there people in there?
I think so.
Did it sound like there were people in there?
It sounded like there were CSI people in there, in that other room. You
Oh
heard
no,
nothing
I'm
else.
asking the little
Oh,
girl.
her. Oh. Yeah,
I knew what you were
I
doing now.
just got home and I was down at the carnival. My mom told me I shouldn't go, but I went anyway. And I got home and my mom started yelling at me, and then I heard a door open, and then I heard a loud bang and a couple more loud bangs, and then my mother dropped dead in front of me. It was awful.
I'm so sorry.
That's what you get for going to the carnival.
Did you see who shot her?
No, I just I grabbed my mom's phone that fell out of her pocket and I dialed 911 and I just sort of sat there.
So, young lady, you have done,
Jasmine.
you have done everything that you could. So, I know this is hard. I know that you want to blame yourself. It is not your fault. Your job
But I
here,
went to the carnival against my mom's. My mom told me not to.
you know what? Your mom's death was not caused by you going to the carnival.
Besides,
Okay.
it was a fun carnival.
It was. I saw the most amazing sight.
Which was?
There was like an angel, and there was people fighting, and then there was miracles.
Interesting.
Who do you think did that?
Oh. She drops to her knees in front of you.
And
Young lady.
so it begins, ladies and gentlemen.
Young lady,
The cult of Quasi.
Tells you.
your job in life is to do good for other people.
Oh, I will. I
Do
will.
not let this
And I will never go to that carnival again.
Do not let this tragedy mark your life. Remember your mama. Remember your mama, and do not let the sadness tear at your life, but rather inspire it.
I'll do my best. Are you going to be in town for a few days?
I will be.
I think my dad is going to need to talk to you. I think he's going to need to have someone to talk to.
Of course.
His name's Todd.
I shall be looking forward to talking to him.
Thank you.
You okay now?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. I will bring you back to the police.
Appreciate it.
All right. I bring her back, much
Okay.
calmed to the police. And it's like,
Meanwhile, back at the tent. What are you guys doing?
I'm still wondering why they're here in my tent. Oh no, you wanted to fight.
Yeah.
I wanted to let you
You were
fight
just there.
me.
I'm
seem
just
to
sitting around
wanna-
watching now.
Punch something.
It's
Shall I rough the match then?
I do it when it matters.
In front of the people?
It's a job. Can't do main circuit fighting.
You've got an audience.
You're not there.
You're not there, no convincing.
That first guy that I fought, the one that went down very quickly,
Yeah.
he's the kind of people I fight. Usually.
Hey, Trevor,
People
can
who
you
just-
speak up a little bit? I'm having a hard
People
time
who
hearing
deserve a clobbering.
So I am not your typical fighter.
You don't come off as one.
I have to admit, it wasn't really my purpose in coming here. I was looking for people like you.
What do you mean by that?
People who can fight evil.
I don't know about any of that.
You can fight. And that guy didn't come off as good to me.
Sorry, guys.
We know.
Trying to avoid the yawning, but it's
So,
calm down.
you're offering me a job?
I don't know if I'm qualified to offer anyone a job. But I'm scoping you out.
Well, as I'm sure you can see, there's not too much here. But you're welcome to sit on that table if you want.
I perch on a pole.
Was that to me or him?
It's an action.
She perches on a pole.
She is Batman.
Or she's a vampire from the 90s in a movie. They perch.
Ooh.
Pole perching. It's the first sign of 90s vampire syndrome.
Yeah, sure. 90s vampires. They're the only ones who do that. No
Well.
innuendos there.
Yep, nope, none.
So does Batman.
And spiders.
Yeah.
See, now that's...
Bats, spiders, people
Oh
with
no,
capes.
it is my tray. Never
What
mind.
about-
I was gonna
what
say
about Blue
that
Bat?
explains
What?
why
What about Blue Bat?
I missed the tray
No,
earlier. It
he
wasn't
doesn't
mine.
perch.
but
He
it
flies.
is.
You're just bad at this.
Yeah.
Bat at this.
Okay. So
Why are
guys,
you still here?
You guys are,
You gonna say anything?
you see her go perch up top again.
So why would my contact be telling me to come find you?
Did you see her go up and perch?
Who's
up?
your contact?
He never gave me his name.
That's helpful.
Since
That's
John didn't come up with a name.
Oh no, I just didn't give it to you. You didn't
What's
ask.
your
He
name?
didn't
Yes, he
say.
did ask.
No, you didn't.
No?
No,
Thought I
you
had.
didn't.
Oh
You
well.
didn't ask. He didn't say. That's how that works.
Oh well.
Don't ask, don't tell.
You're good at that.
What's
Yeah,
your
because
name?
I don't judge people
Hey.
based on superficial information.
My name is Dustin. And you are?
Amaya Blackstone.
Amaya Blackstone. Very pretty name. Amaya Blackstone.
I just do a face that's not really a smile.
She sort of doesn't smile, but doesn't glare, but doesn't really look too happy with you. At the same time, it's kind of unique talent.
So it's just like a blank stare.
Yep.
Blank stare with a little bit of a frown, but not quite.
So an angry blank stare.
Evidently
A
she doesn't
bored
like
blank stare.
being called pretty in any way. Usually indicates there is trouble.
Okay. Meanwhile, you guys come walking back out to the police.
Holy Sifa, that was heavy. I don't know if I can do that again. You're good at talking, though.
Oh,
It is my calling.
Who the hell is Sifa? Sorry.
I don't like to
Yeah.
swear, so I make up words.
Odd word to make up.
Just came to me.
So, officer, she is settled down.
Thanks for your help, preacher. Appreciate that. Now I can't let you up there to the crime scene or to the lady's apartment, but we'll take good care of the young lady.
All right. Well, hey. If you think there is some spiritual disturbance, then give me a call. I'll give him a slight sense of unease.
Well, you know, it's not a normal night. It's not every day that you find dead bodies just laying around, especially not 3 of them in one, a whole family killed, and another lady next door by a stray bullet. It's not every day.
Son, I see the burden in your heart. You need to talk to me.
I
God is telling me
I
that
have to keep
this
the
is
crime.
bothering you.
I have to keep the crime scene
You can tell me.
intact until the detectives get here.
We have
That's
creature
fine, you
cop
can-
confidentiality.
You can tell me about it and still guard the crime scene.
We're just gonna be listening in as well, just so you know.
First one was just like a couple feet in. I mean, it's like whoever opened the door, they just bam, shot the first person that they saw. And the second one was like 9 feet in and the head propped up against the wall, and the third one was a little girl, just half a foot from their TV. It completely.
And they were shot from the apartment below?
I don't. I'm not a detective. That's not my job. I just recorded down what I saw, and they all had pennies in their eyes.
Is this normal? Like, has this happened elsewhere?
This is the first I've heard of it. You know, I've been working in Atlanta most of my life, and this area is normally pretty tame.
I'm just curious.
You
It
know.
just sounds like a calling card to me.
Yeah, I'm no detective. I'm just a beat cop, just trying to do my job. And
Just do my
it was
job,
unnerving.
man. Just do my
It was
job.
unnerving. It was just, so when you say it's something strange, it's unnerving. There's dead bodies and pennies in their eyes, and I was the first one to go in there, so I know I didn't do it.
Was it a massacre, or was it more of just like clean kills?
You're gonna have to wait until the detectives get here and the CSI, and I don't know any about that. There's blood. There's
You
lots
said
of
you
blood.
saw it, right?
There's lots of blood, and I saw the bodies, and that's
What
about
a
all I
great
know.
cop.
So I do think that there's something strange going on there, Father.
neighborhood?
I think you can help me, help us. You know, there's probably spirits or something.
You trying to
The
kill me
penny's
here?
got to mean something.
They do. They do. So, son of boy, I'm not going to ask
Mouthful, sorry you do that to me.
to enter the crime scene, but I will ask you to let me look in. I will not disturb anything.
I can let you get to the door, and that's about it.
All right.
I want to stay back. I really don't want to see this.
Okay.
Should I go with you, boss?
Yes, you should.
All right.
Watch
let's
my
do it.
back.
From
You
the
have done so?
windows to the whole
Should I go run to the truck and get thumping real quick?
No, we're doing
All right.
We're doing this right now. So, John,
Okay.
go to the.
He
Go to the-
leads you up there. You do see some people moving around inside. The bodies are laying. I mean, fully visible. There's an adult male body, pale skin color, right there, 2 feet from the door, just like he said. 9 feet back, there's another body. It's a female victim. Pale skin, no life. They've got pennies in their eyes. Nice nice shiny copper pennies, from what you can tell without touching anything. The first one is laying on his right side, right arm over blood-covered chest. Second one is 9 feet back, head propped up against the wall on its back. Visible wounds on the head and chest area. I mean, you can see that there's some gashes and some sort of attack had been happened. You can't see the third body. From there, the apartment opens to the right into the living room, so it's like an entryway.
Do they seem like bullet wounds?
Without going in and poking and prodding the body, you wouldn't be able to tell that.
Okay. I mean, like, what I'm meaning is like, bullet wounds can be pretty clean for the most part, or is it? More
There
just,
is a
like,
lot of blood.
cuts and-
There is a lot of blood. The wounds you see on the body, there's cuts.
Cuts, okay.
Looks like they were cut, maybe eviscerated a little bit.
Gotcha. Any missing body pieces?
Not that you can tell without going in past the door.
So, John. Oh God! Oh my God! I'm starting to speak in the accent.
So, John.
So John,
So, John.
He is channeling Sifa, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
We're all
no.
completely different.
Completely
So,
different.
John.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Are
there any
you also
spirits-
can tell that the
I mean, it's shorter than it already is.
that the male has got brown hair
Uh-huh.
and his eyes are open and he's got brown eyes
You can see that under
Pale
the
and a
skin?
pennies.
mustache. Well, I mean, you wouldn't be able to see that under the pennies. Take that back. You'd see the brown hair and a mustache.
Okay.
And the lady has brown braided hair, sweatshirt, and jeans. White bloodstained socks and no shoes.
John. So, since I do have the exercise power,
Yep.
are there any spirits around here?
Oh.
That's a 9.
Oddly enough, no.
Clean kill, huh?
I feel like I read about these corn things somewhere. It's
Yeah.
like a religious thing, right?
Are their mouths open?
No, their mouths are closed.
Hey, Sonny Boa,
Yeah.
can you just do me a favor? Take that pen of yours with no fingerprints on it or anything like that. Stick it in the guy's mouth
I can't. There's.
and open his mouth just to see.
I'm not allowed to do nothing until they process the body.
I'm
And
gonna
you know,
swear up
the
to him real
CSI
quick.
people are just
Swear
right
up
around.
to him real
Tell you what, why don't I call one of them and see if they can
Okay,
help me.
go downstairs and call him.
No, I mean they're just right around. They're in the other room here, right
Okay,
here.
go-
Just wait
go-
right here. Just wait right
okay.
here. Don't cross the tape. And he backs up and steps over
Cross
the
the tape.
first body.
I was gonna say I wanted to swear up to him real quick and say, son, greatly appreciate it if you did it right now.
Yeah, I'll go get one of the CSI people.
No.
And he
You.
he backs away from you quickly and steps over the body and like goes into the apartment and goes around the corner.
How's
Sound
it going in there?
How's it going in there? How's it going in there? How's it going in
Okay.
Shush.
there? Okay. Hey, you got no wooden.
Concentrating.
Meanwhile, back to the tent.
So
I just want to make one comment to Jonas. Hey,
Yeah.
you got any wooden stakes here?
What did you say?
Got any wooden stakes?
I mean, I might have some in the truck, but you told me not to go back. Just saying.
Okay, now back to the tent. You guys are standing there having the weird conversation. Oh, sorry, having a conversation.
how would I transition to finding the other fighters, like following him
Okay.
belatedly, but I'm pretty sure I could figure out where. they
Okay.
went.
So you see her. She's like hops down from her perch and goes out like she's gonna leave the tent.
But I'm also considering having him follow if
It's up to you. Do you ask him to go with?
I'm feeling really socially awkward right now, like my character, and she doesn't really know what to do.
Okay. So you see
Can
her
I
start
roll?
walking off and stop, and walk back a little bit and stop.
I haven't moved.
So you see her like looks like she wants to leave, but then she looks back at him tentatively, and then takes a couple steps back
My
towards him,
hood's down and I'm just watching with my eyes.
and then stop, and then start to walk away and stop and look over her shoulder. You can tell that she seems torn.
Just
Neither
ask
of
him
you
already.
happen to have any alcohol on you, do you?
No. Don't drink.
No, sorry.
Just
but
ask him already.
do you want to go where there's alcohol? We can walk you there. I can walk you there.
Sure.
I have eyes. That's not awkward at all.
I have eyes.
And you're blind.
I do too.
Can you use them?
No. Not anymore.
Sorry for your loss.
That being said, there should be a keg on
I'm
the
sorry
table that I told you could sit on.
for your loss.
That's got money in it.
So I take the keg, take the money for the purpose of buying him alcohol,
Okay.
and lead him out. Would my character have noticed?
Okay. So when you guys go out, you need to roll perception rolls.
I'd also probably call for Susan or one of the others.
You
Nine?
can tell that they're still doing their act at this point. So even though your act ended early, Their act is
Very
still going
early.
pretty good.
All three of them?
Yeah, all three of them are
Four?
still.
Sorry.
Yeah, 4. Bearded lady. Yeah, all 4 of them are doing their act still.
I am falling in a slight distance.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
you know
called the
what?
aristocrats.
I do happen to know that that one guy's tent is apparently right next to mine.
Yeah, that one guy's tent is right next to yours.
We're going there.
Okay.
That's so. I rolled a 9 on perception, by
Okay.
the way.
So you're going to go to that tent instead of out and following her?
I just need to be right back.
Okay.
18 perception.
Okay, so what did you roll on yours?
A 9.
Okay, so you would hear, well, not sirens, you would hear that there's a commotion, but you're at a carnival, so it wouldn't really make a lot of difference to you.
I hear carnival sounds.
Yeah, you hear carnival sounds.
I rolled 18.
Okay, you would see the flashing lights of the police just about a block and a half down. You see people, and everyone else seems to be having fun.
There seems to be
13.
some.
13, you'd see the flashing lights of the police and everything that I just described to him.
There seems to be a bit of a commotion down the street.
And then he says to you the whole thing. Repeat that, please, for
No,
stream.
I'll be right back. I just need to check in with someone real quick.
Got it.
You go to the other man's tent.
Steve!
What?
So glad to see you.
Your fight ended early.
Yeah, well, people didn't follow the rules.
It happens. So how can I help?
I'm leaving.
For the night?
Sure.
You'll be back tomorrow for your fight, right?
Probably.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Oh, am I good enough for security?
Yeah, he spoke very highly of you. He also spoke weird riddles about angels and demons and heaven and hell and miracles.
You know them religious and kid types.
Yeah, and he was extremely impressed. So tomorrow morning, bright and early.
He'd also never seen a Susan before.
Well, yeah, you know. They don't grow them like that around here, if you know what I mean.
I don't. And I leave.
Okay. Right. Okay. So you go back out. You'd see him come walking back out of the tent.
And I already have my eyes on where to buy the alcohol.
Yep. Yeah, you can see it. It's not that far away.
Okay, so I kind of make sure that he's
Supermarket.
following.
Okay.
However, you do that.
She takes a couple steps away, stops back, looks over her shoulder, checks to see if you're following her. Are you following her?
Best I can.
Okay. She takes a couple more steps, stops.
I
waits for
step
you.
up.
And then I take his hand
How
And
away
then
about
and
reaches
make
down
it
and
faster.
grabs your hand and starts pulling you along.
Carry me.
How about we try it this way? I offer you my arm.
You feel a furry arm rub against your chest.
Actually, you feel the sweatshirt.
Oh, sorry. You feel a sweatshirt rub against your chest.
Not for nothing, but hers is nicer.
Hey.
And she leads you to where you can get more alcohol.
Plus, she's blind.
Can I help you? Oh, hi. You're with him. Right. Okay. Yep. Just hand me the keg. Thank you. Fills your pony keg. Hands it back.
There's money in there.
When you drink it, we'll like the money. Sorry, didn't look. It's been a busy night. It's been crazy. How'd your fight go?
He almost died.
Wow, so good.
I almost killed a guy.
I mean, you have money in there.
Someone failed their perception roll.
Pulls out a 20. Yeah, you got money in here. Yeah, all right. This is good. The rest of it's yours.
What is it?
A 20. I took a 20.
No.
No, I look at the bill.
It was a 20. They pulled out a 20. What is what?
What's in the... What did you give me?
Well, you're Irish. I gave you Guinness.
Fair enough.
So we were told. Steve said, give the Irishman Guinness.
This is just a liquor store?
No, it's part of the carnival.
concession.
The concession area.
Like, yeah, Barry was over here, just make sure.
Yeah, Steve.
Fair enough.
They hit you your pony cake. Here you go. You want to tap on? I guess not. Wow, they do drink them big in Ireland, don't they?
Try not to drink them.
Ireland.
Chug.
Hi.
Okay, so you're like this. As you pull it away, you
$10
feel something in your mouth, and you reach up and you pull another bill out of your mouth, a wet and soggy bill.
What kind is it?
A 10.
Thank you for your time.
So, so you drink and you make money.
This is amazing.
He must be a
Can you
dwarf.
make change for this 20? Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, give me a second.
There we go.
It's only in $15 increments, though. We don't do change.
It's amazing how that works.
Wow.
Okay.
So we're heading towards the lights as soon as he gets his.
Okay, so he's got his alcohol. Do you grab his hand and start pulling him towards the lights, or do you just let him be? Or?
I'm
Whatever
handing
makes the most
keg.
sense.
Okay. So you're holding the keg in one hand, and she's got your other hand, and she starts pulling you down the street.
We're
Okay.
going for a walk.
It's like walking
It seems
a
that way.
dog.
What?
I said it seems that way.
Okay. And you guys head towards the lights. Meanwhile, oh crap, we lost Quasi.
Hey, Gracie, it's
It's
your
all right.
turn.
It's
We can just
all right.
keep going.
We'll just keep going. We'll
I've
keep
been
going with
called
you
worse.
guys.
So we're just
It
walking
works!
towards the flashing lights.
Yep, you guys walk towards the flashing lights. It doesn't take you long to get there. You can hear a commotion upstairs.
So tell me about this
Quick
evil
perception
union.
rolls. I'm not going to make you roll them. Just quickly, as you guys glance in, you would see Bill Sender, man in a gray suit with black hair, standing in the stairway, looking up.
Can I do a perception roll to see if I
Yeah,
see
you
them?
can roll perception rolls. to see
I
if you
still
see
don't know
them.
his name.
I think we'll get to that soon.
8.
Okay, yeah, you notice that there's people downstairs, but you really don't really see them. They're not. They just sort of walk up and sort of look in, and so you can tell that there's people congregating. Down
I
at the
don't
bottom of
look
the
in.
stairs. I know.
I do.
People in general. There's a weird hooded guy.
Yeah.
That's your description of it.
And my wings are away, and I probably look at.
To be
not
fair,
very-
as far as I'm concerned, you're either a raccoon,
Lady wearing a black outfit.
a badger, a bear, a wolf, a duck.
Anything that's
You could, yeah, you could be anything that has furred, clawed hands. Duck-billed platypus is close to the list.
No. You were told it's another Susan, but scarier. you
Yeah,
might
by
think
an
he's a she.
idiot.
Yeah, but you might think he's a she.
From the voice? No.
I'm just saying. He knows a bearded
It's
lady.
a carnival. We don't judge.
I also introduced myself as Dustin.
That
That's
could be a
true.
girl's name.
Could be a girl's name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
To be fair. Okay, so
true.
Quasi.
Yeah.
The officer comes back,
Yeah.
and there's a lithe lady with him.
A live lady. She bendy
blanking.
or something?
No, she's like very thin, but
Oh.
she's wearing baggy clothes, and
Okay.
she's holding like some gear. So
So
she's got like a little thing and hairnet and
So I wasn't looking up.
And
when you said
goggles.
that, and I thought you said she's a live lady. I'm like, I mean,
I would hope she's alive.
Comes back with a dead lady
No.
who is
Technically
investigating.
true.
Live.
I
L-I-T-H-E.
actually do the same thing.
how can I help you? The officer says that you have. Officer Collins here says that you have some questions. Why are you letting them up here?
Is Officer Collins' first name Phil?
Damn it, Trevor.
Oh, young lady, I'm a man of God, and haven't seen the pennies on the eyes. I recall that there is possibility of some cult markings in the mouth. So I was just wanting to see if you opened up their mouth, if there was anything lodged in their teeth.
Well, are you law enforcement of any kind at all?
he's the most miraculous.
I am a man of God.
He is the most miraculous person I've ever.
The most law enforcement that you will ever get, because there's higher law.
Oh, better roll good for that one.
15.
Oh, okay.
She's also a devout.
At this point,
Well,
yep.
she wasn't devout before, but now. I can see Quasi just making an army of apostles. Not apostles.
No,
cultists.
because
A capsules.
A capsules.
Apostles.
Okay, yeah, we don't normally let people. Just to humor you. Just to
Rafa,
humor
you
you.
should feel bad.
She, with her gloved hand, she opens the jaw,
uh-huh.
and you do not see anything unusual.
Oh, no fangs.
There's no fangs. The tongue looks.
Does she open it open?
Yeah, she pushes it open enough to be able to see. You can see the tongue. There's
Does their
nothing
soul
in
come
there.
out?
Does she lift up the tongue as well?
No, she doesn't lift up the tongue. She just pushes down on the jaw, just to open the mouth so you guys can see.
All right. It is not the band
wait,
of
wait.
Satan worshippers that.
Wait, hold up. Do you mind just lifting up the tongue just to see? I mean, it could be something. Dude,
Underneath the tongue.
please.
What kind of depraved person are you?
All right.
Depray.
You know what? Our
Outside.
job
At this
is-
point, you guys are coming up. At this point, you guys are
Up the stairs.
are downstairs. You look in, and that's when you would see the man in the gray suit. Right now,
Can I sneak up there?
it's well lit, so
You
probably
can
not.
try.
You can try.
Am I
try.
facing them or away from
You're
them?
facing up the stairs.
Okay.
I mean, you glance back. You saw a weird hooded guy looking in the door. Then you sort of glance
So-
back up.
So, at this point,
What did you roll?
13.
Okay, Rafa, roll a perception roll.
15.
Okay, so as you're looking back up, you think you see some shadows moving above you.
I turn around, just normally.
So you turn back around and look, and you see like something move above you, and you see a hooded guy standing in the doorway, and behind him you see the blind fighter guy.
Jack, is that you?
Man whose name I never learned?
Bill.
Bill.
Yeah. Hey, you were out. Your fight was interesting. Who's that
so
with
I'm-
you?
I'm gonna just hand like the cop my card.
Okay,
Can
So,
we?
Describe them.
hold
I
on.
think we're done here.
You hand the cop the card.
We are done here. Like,
Okay, I'll make sure that the detectives get this if they have any
When
questions.
I'm in the doorway, do I see the shadows move?
Yeah, you see her like jump up and start climbing up the wall a little bit and go
Okay.
above him up the stairway. And that's when you see him turn and sort of like looking, and then you see her vanish in the shadows. I mean, you're behind her when you see her go sneaking. So
I
you're like,
didn't realize it.
yeah.
Sorry, describe them by sound.
Well, you have a kid with you in a hoodie.
Yo.
And that's it.
Oh, the badger. That's Dustin.
Hi, Dustin. How old are you?
He pulls the hood back. And
Holy
you see,
Sifa.
did it come out of your nose?
Nope.
Is that from the carnival too? That's pretty realistic. Like, he really spent a lot of money on that.
Well, I met him at the carnival, so yeah.
Good, I mean, cool. Why'd you let your kid do that?
Not
Excuse
my
me?
kid. I don't have any bastards running around.
And the voice is really deep.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were a little person, but that was still expensive. Lots of surgery there. You look very convincing.
No
So
surgery.
at this point, you're like, you're up along the ceiling, and you see Barnabas and Jonah standing there, and like you see Barnabas hand the police officer a card. You'd see the dead body. You see the pennies in the eyes.
Do I have a sense that crimes like this have been happening in the area?
Roll.
14.
No, this is the first one that you've seen like this. However, pennies in the eyes, there's all sorts of significance. Some assassins do calling cards, and this looks very meticulously placed.
Can I use hindsight?
You certainly can.
13.
Okay.
I like to be reading the Iliad.
So your hindsight power, what you would see is a black figure. It's really hard to see the figure itself. even though you're in a well-lit hallway right now, it wasn't well-lit then. So it was dark. This person wearing a black cloak, or a black coat of some sort, and black clothes. They just knocked on the door twice. The door opens, you see a gun go off, and then the person rushes in, and that's all that you get. You don't see what happened to the second body or anything like that, but that's what you get with your 13. The gun was a 45 that was used,
And
I believe. Hold on, let me double check that before I just say that off the top of my head, because I had actually come up with crap for that. One moment.
Crazy.
45. Or was it a 38?
Snowman.
50?
22.
76?
I don't think 22 would have made something that bloody.
Was it a 69?
You're just making up numbers now.
Actually, no. 69 caliber is a round ball. Old Musketeer. Trust me, I should know.
44, maybe.
Shotgun?
No.
Oh, no, no.
There's also 46. Another round ball.
What's the caliber on the 18-4s?
Gee, what are like shamrocks? Are they bits?
What?
Holy Sifa. And
Shamrock 10.
yeah, her ball donated.
Woohoo!
For Holy
Thank you,
Sifa.
Herbal.
Mine hasn't updated in a while, chat-wise.
My battery's almost dead, so I had to turn mine off.
Yeah, and my phone I have buried somewhere while I've been looking up the stuff. So
My phone is dead, so I can't look at
Well, anyways,
I haven't
mine's,
seen anything
mine's
since
fine.
you
Like,
were alive.
shit. Not alive.
so Holy
that's what I was
Sifa,
looking for.
Shamrock 10. Are those bits?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah,
Woohoo! Thanks for the bits.
Woo! Thank you, Herbal.
Herbal donated to
Yes, thank you
Hairball.
very much.
Thank you very much, Selassie. Thank you very much.
Sorry, it's a 38
Hairballs
caliber
again?
bullet.
Huh?
I was wrong. So it'd be a
Just-
38 caliber.
Yes,
It'd be a
yes,
38
yes.
caliber. No,
So
you
maybe
said them
no.
go in.
He said his last name, but he hasn't given
I
it.
I said it.
Did
the
you
night
say
before.
it to me?
No.
Okay.
What did you say it to?
The boy.
That's right.
Oh, Mike.
And I think I heard it because I was.
You heard it the
yeah,
night
'cause
before.
I was right
You
next
were
to him
right
when it
there.
Dustin Hoffman?
Yes.
No.
No.
So yeah, so it'd be a 38 38.
Dustin
Special.
Jones.
Be the type
No.
of gun that he used.
No
And you
con.
can tell it's a
38
male.
special?
No porn actress.
38.
No.
That's all I know. Whatever. Blah 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 blah.
And I can't use another.
By the way, my character.
Nope,
doesn't
not
really-
right now. You'd have to wait a little while before you could try it again.
my
I'm probably
character
getting
refuses to
uncomfortable
see
hanging on the
anything
ceiling
that's
anyway.
not
Yeah,
human.
and
So the way I'm
and you'd see
describing it,
Barnabas-
Barnabas.
there,
your
so-
character
You'd see
reached
Barnabas
out
hand the
to
card
touch
and
it.
turn
It's
to walk
really
to leave.
Very an unmanned
Okay.
character.
Meanwhile, less crosstalk, please, guys.
Yes,
Okay.
dear.
Yeah, Badger's name is Dustin.
So you give the card
To the police guy.
to the
I'm
police.
no badger.
I'll make sure the detective gets it, and he actually hands it. She goes, and he hands it to her. I'll make sure the detective gets it. Have a great day. Thank you for swinging by.
So
God
was
bless
anything under
you.
the tongue?
You're gonna
Hmm?
need it
Was
in
anything
these
under
trying
the tongue?
times.
Don't you know it? One more time. What?
Was anything under the tongue?
She didn't lift the tongue. He didn't ask her to lift the tongue.
He did.
He did. And she asked him what kind of depraved person are you. He said depraved, and then he handed her the card.
That was it. That was the end of it.
Okay.
Come on, man. Stay with it.
Let's get out
And
of
then you
here.
guys turn to go to leave, and then you'd see going down the stairs. I need you two to roll perception roll just in case you happen to see the lady hanging on the ceiling above you.
Me?
Yep,
What?
you and Ryan.
9.
No, you
Nine,
don't.
nine, 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 nine.
11.
You see something, but when you look, it's moved. Anyway, and so you start going down the stairs, and you see Bill talking down. He's like partway up the stairs, talking to a cat thing. His hood's off. He looks like a cat person.
Pulled it back up.
Okay, and then he's starting to pull his hood back on, and you see the blind fighter behind him.
Ah,
And you see the same thing. Yeah.
So what do you mean by they?
Oh God, I don't even remember the sentence, so you're
You
gonna have to
said
remind me.
describe what they look like. And so
They, as in whoever I'm with.
You only have one person with you, so
Well, that
did
would-
you just wander in here and these people and this person just joined you? Did you expect more?
You have to understand something. I'm blind,
And you're blind. Gotcha.
so
Gathered you.
it's hard for me to tell you how many or who is with me at
Right.
any given time. This is a city,
Okay.
so I need to know who you are talking about. So they works as a generic he or she or non-determined gender.
Fair enough. What'd you say your name was?
Dustin.
Dustin. Good to meet you. My name's Bill.
Okay.
Bill.
I'm
gonna
assuming
drop.
that you drop down and follow him down. Okay.
If anyone hears me or cares, I'm just kind of
Is she pulling
So-
a Gwen?
being there.
Gentlemen, we have helped as much as we can. We need to leave our police to do their job.
I'm just gonna say it's freaking gross in there. You do not want to go check it
Why? What happened?
out. You don't want to go check it out.
Murder.
I mean, I know you can,
Murder most
but you
foul.
don't even want to be
Murder
around it
most
because the
foul.
smell itself is just. Ugh.
Yeah. Can I?
I mean, I enjoy beating the
Yeah,
snot
you
out
can
of
smell
people.
blood.
I enjoy beating
Can I
the
tell how
snot
fresh
out
it
of
is?
people, but
Not without going up into the room, unfortunately. You're too far away from it to really get a good sense of that.
I
Even with
enjoy
the hyper smell?
You are too far away from the room to get a good sense of that.
I enjoy beating the snot out of people, but even then, I couldn't stand that smell. Just
So you're right behind them, by the way.
So can I
You're behind the 6 foot tall guy.
stealth away back to the room? Kind of don't feel finished, or should I come back later?
There are people in the room, and so there's a really good chance they'll notice you. There's 3 people in that room that you know of,
And I don't feel.
and more police are probably going to
confident
show back
enough.
up. Yeah, more police are probably on their way.
I'll wait till later.
Okay.
It's not the sandbag?
Yes, you fought him earlier. He's not too bad of a guy. Likes to fight.
yeah, I kicked your ass. Sorry, preacher. Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to apologize for almost killing you.
What are you talking about?
I definitely shoved or came very close to shoving your nose into your brain.
I mean, I'm feeling fantastic.
Oh, gentlemen, why don't we adjourn to
And I was going to collapse your windpipe, but then suddenly I was up in the air and falling.
Why don't we adjourn to my place and we can make apologies and get to know each other better,
I'm not apologizing. I'm just like,
or just
No
get
need
to know each other better?
yeah,
Let's make some memories.
I'm curious to see what he's up. You know what he's all about. Still want to learn about the religious thing.
Yeah.
So the 5 of us should go then.
Yeah. Besides, we got a revival meeting to enact.
Revival meeting?
I gotta say, Bill.
So
I'll
as you guys are walking out,
Uh-huh.
I need you 3 to roll perception roll.
Us 3?
Yeah.
I'll pass on the lessons, preacher.
Oh, us 3.
10.
Oh, he's pointing this way, so.
No. 3.
11.
18.
Okay, so as you guys walk out, are you going to let them know that you're there or not?
I'm just gonna continue to be awkward. So
Okay, so
Whatever.
anyone that rolled 13 or higher.
Neither
So
of
I
us.
spot her.
Okay, you see her walking, like, you see him come out of the building, Jonah come out of the building, and then right behind him, almost too close, like well within his personal comfort space, you see a lady just sort of wearing black clothes, just sort of walking quietly behind him.
Do I feel
Behind
any sort
Jonah.
Of
Oh,
uncomfortable
Hairball
about that? No.
says.
Nope, no, you didn't notice.
Hairball says the Shamrock was supposed to be sheer moat, but I didn't see the effect actually come up on my side. Did I break your overlay?
It's quite possible.
We have no idea if you broke the overlay hairball because the
can't
overlay
see
may
it.
be broken at this point anyway because we've been having some technical difficulties.
We will
So
only
we
find
will
out later.
find out more later. So at this point, you would see the lady walking really close behind
Hey, Jonah.
and quietly.
Yeah?
You looks like you have a shadow.
What are you talking
And you'd hear her giggle from behind you.
about? I'm
Oh,
laughing at
giggles.
Shadow.
That's the other one.
So there was another one.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna turn around real quick. Are you gonna like move behind me as I turn, like keep behind me? Or are you gonna?
I
Stay.
would
Because I want to make a cool noise right now.
jump out of the way and kind of be weird.
Okay, so she jumps out of the way, and anyone that has seen Into the Spider-Verse, Gwen Stacy when she jumps and lands, like sliding backwards with her feet and her hand on the ground all at the same time somehow without hurting herself or her outfit. You see
Like
her sort
any
of
other
jump back and
spider
slide
has.
like in like in a crouch.
So I turn
Because
around.
that makes sense.
She said in a weird way that doesn't make sense.
Is this like a
Fair enough.
stealth ability under thieving?
Well, she's been stealthy, so yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but it's a weird kind of stealth ability you've never seen before
Because
Okay.
she's freaking weird.
because she's different.
So,
Welcome to the freak
so
show.
how long did you stay as my shadow?
Oh, hello there, young lady.
I don't answer. Hi.
How long you been in my shadow? Hello there, young lady. Hi.
I don't answer. Hi.
Talking to me. Why is no one talking to me?
Am I invisible here? I'm just,
I don't do socially awkward.
well, you didn't tell me that. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, what?
You definitely have some interesting skills. Do you want to join us and just get in some refreshment? I got a show to give later on, but
Refreshments I'm
I think you might
interested
enjoy
in.
his
but
show. I've seen angels like in his show. It's amazing. Like you should come and check out his.
is she the angel?
Yes.
Did I
You
put
see
that
angels.
put two and two together?
She doesn't have wings right now, so no.
Okay.
At this point, you
But
do
she's
not see
laughing at
wings.
Okay.
Are we just gonna let any kind of weirdos in here? I mean, we got weird shadow lady over here and guy who doesn't shave at all over here.
Now, Jonas.
You've got a fat sack of shit
What did I
that
tell you
takes
about
a punch real good.
acceptance?
Huh?
What did I tell you about acceptance? If people
to-
people want to follow, let them follow.
To fight whoever I wanted to.
I'll take you on. Now I'm finally talking to you.
You
So
know
you're gonna
what?
warn
We
me
got a
earlier
lot to
than that?
we got a lot to
You're
talk
calling
about.
you.
Let's not fight here in the crime scene. Let's go
Back to the tent.
back to
Oh
our
god,
setup.
no, not back to the tent.
Wait, where are we going again?
We're going back to our place.
Oh, the
No,
truck.
I'll-
Okay, right
yeah.
over there, right?
Yeah, by now there should be a tent set up. And,
No, yeah, the tent's all set up, and you know,
Were
Wait, where's
you
the
supposed to
tent?
set up the tent?
your
In the
guys'
parking
bus is all.
Remember,
the bus is there
I mean,
too.
I remember a parking
Tour
lot.
bus.
we
I
got
don't
the
remember where
parking
that's at.
lot. We got the parking lot for our tent show.
I remember how to get to my truck. I don't remember how to get to the parking lot.
It's
The
the
truck
same
is
parking
like
lot.
No, I know
Parking.
exactly where the truck is. I don't
Right.
even have to look
you
at
know
it. I
that
know
open
exactly
spot
where
in the parking lot.
I've been
That's
here
what the
for a
tent
couple
is.
of weeks. For a couple of years. So where'd you park in front of what store?
Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
Well, I can
All right,
tell you
here,
real
follow
quick.
me. I'll show you how to get to the
I
Piggly
spent too
Thought
much
it
time in
was
the south
Walmart.
already,
Isn't
man.
that there,
No.
right?
Ish.
Yeah,
Ish.
it's right there.
All right.
And that is where we're going to end the stream tonight. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We actually started the adventure tonight.
Holy seafood.
It
God
was
damn it.
started.
From
So
the windows to the Wallako.
thank you guys again. Want to say a quick thanks to Endearing Films. Thanks to Epic Worlds and Games.
Hey, Jimmy.
Thanks to Four Eyes
Four Eyes
Ales.
Ales.
And of course, Fortune favors the board
Which
is
will
when.
not be
Not
streaming
this week, but
Thursday,
next week.
There you go.
Every Thursday at 8:30.
Aside
John
from this
server
one.
shows up on
And
time.
everyone else,
not
thank
always
you
my
for
fault.
watching, and I will see you Sunday.
Oh, hold on. You're gonna have to do that again. I forgot about the ending the.
Okay. And we will see
Rafa,
you
you're fired.
Sunday.
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 What day is it today?
Sunday.
It's fun day.